I just call live, so.
Hello, welcome everybody to another episode of Yardy Links. We are here in the new year 2023. I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody and I wish you every success coming this year. So today again we have Ryan, aka Relix, Rory, aka W, Fabian, aka Blitz, and yours truly. Apologies for Leonie and Jason as they can't be here this week.
Yeah.
So this week we're gonna talk and we're gonna review 2022, some of our previous conversations, and maybe we can share a few of the funniest moments that we've had. We're working on getting them to go live, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, guys, how you doing? How was your Christmas and everything I go on?
Yo, so me not eat. At first, Christmas, me not eat much, you know. Me one plate of food. Because right now, me I put on this ridiculous weight. So, I have a 2023 goal that I shall lose some pounds. Yeah? Right? Me know no cost me all the time. So, me face and my cheek get fat.
Yeah, put on weight. Tell you.
Yeah. But Christmas was good. And I'm happy to be alive, and I will tell the viewers that they should give God thanks, because many persons didn't get the opportunity to see 2022, right?
23.
2023, right? So we're gonna look at some very interesting thing that happened in 2022. 2022 was chaotic for many and was great for many, but the first thing, I think the biggest highlight of 2022, Fabian, I tell me if you agree with me, was Chris Rock and Will Smith saga. The box.
Hey, but bro, before you even go into that, bro, me address what go on night Christmas, no man, because I don't know how, you see me not talking night Christmas, you know, so hold on, Fabian, because for me, the Christmas was all about trying to avoid too much eating, my planet, you understand? I mean, know say boy, every Christmas I hold up food and then January come and I try to lose the weight. You understand? I'm go to my brother place and I tell you say the man have every dish when me eat put out.
Every type of food you love.
Every type of food I love. I say, oh you do that? Oh you do that? The man have chicken, jerk chicken, and then he have oxtail beside it. Then he have curry goat. Then him have escovitch fish. I say me I try to.
You have to take up everyone.
I have eat every one of them.
Everything.
I eat everything. I say, and the man have the salad and the man have the macaroni and cheese. I say rice and peas. I say, yo, me go try if you eat all of them. You understand?
Simple say no.
Boy, but I did take up everything, brother. I take up everything. I say, after what if me take up everything? Me take up everything. Cause me say, guess what? Me go try lose back in weight. Cause that's something see. I did a cake
for Christmas, man.
Yeah, man. Oxtail, curry goat, fried chicken, jerk chicken.
Rich people yard don't go for Christmas, man.
Steamed fish.
Oh, remember when they rich or not, everybody save up for Christmas, you know. So
yeah, man.
you're not rich and you enjoy yourself.
And the man have one big piece of ham over one side. No, brother, it was.
No, I never do the ham thing.
No, ham am I the richest one me touch this Christmas? Ham.
Really?
Yeah.
Boy.
Cause we had a ham and a leg. But
Yeah.
me TSP side and kind of work coffee. Cause this Christmas.
Kind of work coffee.
No, seriously, me eat and jog. See, I'm still. I say, as I go in, we must get you diet.
You say I burn it out at the same time. Hey.
Listen,
Alright.
big up everyone who is here. Big up Granny, Arlene, Judith, Rafe. While your guys are here, just post what did you guys do for Christmas? What was your favorite dish that you had? How much did you have? Positive I am. Of course, we know about the sorry. Yes, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely sorry.
That was a must.
My Christmas was similar to Ryan Christmas, because me up on a health part, me I try to change my life. and lose weight and be fit. And so me struggle, but me try my best to not eat up a lot of food. So me eat as me eat normal food. So me not really go eat. Me not
Normal
go eat
food.
a lot of
So
everybody
who not
around
eat
me I
normal
eat.
food?
Man, you
Who not eat
must
normal
can
food?
break it for Christmas, man.
What me mean like no me not break. As a years me I struggle with this weight thing and I decide say yo, me not nothing now stop me this time. You know.
Yeah,
So
full.
you mean by normal food, everybody around me I eat curry goat, oxtail, chicken, all of them special type of made dish and me
You
just take
salad?
a little one plate and me just deal with it normally. I mean,
One
no
plate.
more than
One
that.
plate can be whole for sitting panina, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
man. So yeah. Explain the plate.
One plate, man.
One plate.
Normal
One plate
serving.
me
Yeah,
eat.
one plate.
So with
Yeah,
that,
What you
with
call
like
a
2 spoon of
normal
rice,
serving?
two spoon, well, normal servings. Well, my plate normally big. Can eat enough. Me not hide it. But this time around, me start eat the same amount that my 10-year-old son. You know, so I may stick to that. And
They
me
eat enough
comfortable
on
with
the
it.
tent still.
You know.
But alright.
Yo, me not eat no
So-
fruit cake, you know. Everybody around me I eat fruit cake, and me not eat
That
none.
was for
No,
us,
me not
bad
eat none.
flex.
Well,
No,
that
What about the fruit cake?
You know,
Yeah.
That the part now, that the part, I couldn't really help the part, you know, guys. And I'm bridging to one,
Me never eat no fruit cake.
one nice fruit cake from Jamaica, and rum night, you know, and I say, yo, all in my sleep, me I wake up and I say, yo, I eat a piece of cake, you know. And wake up in the night and go eat a big piece, you know, and I say, I feel so bad. But me survive still. Me not think me put on a lot of weight this Christmas.
But yeah, talk about the fruit cake and it was a race between my brother and a brother. Cause it's like me see my eat. I want to finish up on the show, yeah. Every minute the man eat one slice, I say, man, I don't even try to do the fruit cake before me. Every eat one slice,
No.
as he cut a slice, so me go cut one, two, come and say, yo, me don't want it.
You know, I go eat.
Nah, I done it before me. You see next morning, brother, me see man I cut one slice, I say, yo, whoa. The man take up the whole fruit cake. You know?
No,
I
free
say,
brothers
yo,
are natural eaters, still, you know.
that man, they're dangerous, man.
But
hey,
right now, I don't want to talk about him too much, right? Because right, then probably I'll kill you when you watch this, right? But trust me, he's a natural eater. You have to watch him. If a little watch him out of a corner of the eye, where am I going to catch him go do? Where am I going to catch him go do?
But if man ever go back, so everybody don't eat them dinner. That the man always go back for seconds, you know. You hear the pattern.
Yeah, man, all the time.
Pangalang.
Yeah, man.
You say, boy, Roman, I go back for seconds, you know. One can't play, can't hold him. You understand?
So Arlene, what is a yard and road package? I never hear that saying before.
I received a yard and road package from my daughter, which I wasn't quite pleased.
Yard and road.
Right, no, yard and road, I think, is a flow internet something. I'm not even sure. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah,
Arlie, but
yeah.
I think as an internet thingy, what them give them, we are pretty much have, yard and road is where you have internet on the road, at home, so it's yard or road, is you pay one bill and you have internet everywhere. So like,
Everywhere you go.
Yeah, everywhere you go.
But
Right,
people,
but anyways,
people,
no,
one
right.
last thing. One last thing though. I encourage people as you talk about fitness. See me buy me Fitbit. I come here try to keep up with the walking and the exercise. But people, make this year if you did say you lose weight last year and you never call them up meet the goal there.
So like,
this
so
year.
like I throw a word off of me.
That's your part, Rory.
Why? No, this is for me too. You understand? Me take that because me see me I buy the Fitbit and me say, all right, yeah, me I go get on the track. You understand? Me I lose the weight, get rid of the belly. I see if me can get rid of 1 pack, turn it in a 6-pack, and them thing there, you know. But yeah, definitely.
I feel like I couldn't tell the people my story, you know. I feel like I couldn't tell the people my story.
Which story?
But,
Which one of
but
them?
with fitness journey.
No. Why are you trying to do that? Why are you trying to do that? Let us move on. Guys, we're going to talk about 2022.
All right.
Right, 2022.
That was a highlight in 2022, you know.
No, not for us. They get it too personal. No. But anyways, right, so we talk about, well, I mentioned Chris Rock and Will Smith issue. That took place before Yardlings started, so we didn't get the opportunity to really discuss that. But the Chris Rock and Will Smith thing was like, I think, one of the biggest highlights in 2022. What do you think about that? Because I know what I'm thinking about, me away pound.
Bless up Juliet to go to church today. Yeah. For me, me box him back straight up. No, you see. Remember, you know, one time, you know, we talk about reaction. Somebody lick you just react same time. You understand? As he goes up box, me just come up back and box him back same time. You understand? Because guess what? me nah take no
Right.
box one.
Honestly.
As in box me.
Was
as
that
in
somebody who
box me
can
and-
beat you up?
and-
Yeah, boxing back?
As in
Anybody.
and come on my face, so as in and come on my face of mine and come up same time, so cross him face. You understand? Cause
Yeah,
him
man, you
nah
have to
go-
smart, man.
Well,
Eh?
I don't know.
You have to
I
smart.
wonder if everybody know about the Chris Rock. I think everybody should know about the Chris Rock and Will Smith. But let me just mention it. So Will Smith got up on stage and boxed Chris Rock while
Everybody
Chris
here
Rock
know
was
about
hosting.
that, man.
They must know about it. All right.
No.
That's why I make sure. Because I tell us, Ryan, I know reaction to me. Reaction, I know. All if me no react same time, I run him down. I never walk off. I run him down. I grab him on. I grab him on my head. Me probably strangle him. No, there's no way you can embarrass me. And that's why I say black people just too aggressive. You see, me like, me
You
like how-
contradict yourself. You contradict yourself.
But you're
No.
aggressive to your show, so you're aggressive to her by reaction.
yeah, but me aggressive, but me not going. I'm not.
No, man, it's a Jamaican, it's a yardie thing. Listen, man.
Yeah, that black people,
We
Jamaica.
don't take foolishness. Yeah,
Achoo,
we get
achoo.
very dark, quick with certain things. We have zero tolerance for foolishness.
Zero.
Mind you,
Oh,
him
no,
will
but-
get the box through, you know. But if we realize, say, it's not even a play thing. Hey boy, it don't by the time we come back. I know we're gonna drop kick him, we're gonna strangle him, we're gonna top him over.
That's yo, what you
We're
do?
not taking that.
what you really just
It's
do?
not gonna happen.
But I know who in the chat here would have a different approach. They wouldn't box him back.
Like
They
a
wouldn't
Chris
do
Rock approach. Because Chris
Who that
Rock, trust me, thumbs up to Chris Rock.
Yeah, man. That approach.
Thumbs up
I
to
tell
Chris
you.
Rock.
You don't know how him do it, but me I tell you, him good. You
good.
know, so if anybody
If
here
me
say
know
that
say-
a different approach, we don't have to hear.
If me know say me can't beat him, as me tell you now, there's other way to sort him out. Me nah fight him if me know say me can't fight him. If a man box me and me look upon him and me see say the brother can damage me, me nah gonna fight him up front like that. No, sir. There are different ways of dealing with things. I mean, I'm talking about
Reach this
suing.
out, daddy.
Me not beat him up. But me not gonna try to fight him
Yeah,
this
here we
and
go.
then
He may have-
further
he may have-
embarrass myself.
He may have to beat me up there. He may have to beat me up at it. He never beat me up, make
No,
it
sir.
worse. Man, lick
No,
him in
sir.
the face, man. But
No, sir.
listen. but you know, man, lick him, man. Me couldn't take the box or so. But guess what?
sir.
You know the messed up thing about it? Even me take the box and you go back and see it. You saw how he behaved when he went back to his seat.
Yeah,
But
man,
Take
take
your
your
wife,
wife-
them, hold my head and mouth and dirt. Yeah, man, at that time, I go down there for them. What I just say? What I really just say? If you never lick you before, me I lick you now.
Yeah, man. But me, yeah, as I said, as somebody said, Chris Rock take the best approach. Grinning say, you know, is that the Christian dude would probably should not take that approach, you know. But sometimes,
Boy,
sometimes people put
Well, they are
Christianity
Christian,
aside, Christianity aside, we do certain things.
Jesus
But
understand.
No, but
Jesus understand. You can't go Jesus understand, so I'm licking back. That was my show. No, sir.
Oh God, me don't know.
Understand.
As I said, a reaction thing is a reaction thing, but I just want to defend myself. But Leon, that's some people that say I don't really defend yourself, you know. But at the same time, you are react to a situation where you never have to react. But may I tell you, say, brother, want probably do so. Anyway, what is next on the review for the year? What else was?
Well, guess what?
Like
Happy
when
New Year,
we talk
Sharika.
about stage and fight, somebody mentioned
No,
it.
man, we have that,
We
man.
already have it. Yeah, we'll have that as well.
Oh, you talk, what's your
Amari
name? Amari and
and
Queenie.
Queen.
Oh yeah, we talk about that.
I don't know if enough people know about that or go on and thing, but we soon touch that. You see it? Because that's a madness. But here we go on. Rest in peace to Pele, aka the GOAT. Right? I think he living full life. And I think
Yeah, man.
yeah. And I think
me not
just-
dead when me at 82 though.
When
Just
I-
so everybody know that.
you know when I got dead?
Man God have a plan. Man God have.
When I plan for that, no.
Brother,
man.
Yo, take that back. I said by the God's grace.
That's
By
that's
God's
serious.
Yeah, man, God don't talk about it already. God
And
not
God,
a plan.
and God don't tell you when you are dead.
You know, tell me exactly, but me know say me not dead before me 90. So.
Well, I always pray, say, God, let me see my children overcome the worst. That was always my prayer. Once my children overcome the worst, then we can say, all right, me think
Me
me
not
can
say
go.
that. Me say
Me
me want
not
to see
say that.
grandkids.
That's
A grandchildren
nonsense.
me want to see. A grandchildren me want to see grandchildren. And thing. Me no mind see that.
Me want to see great grandchildren.
All right, great.
But
Mr. Grandchildren, Mr. Grandchildren, me not go to
you might live too long and then
It was 82, Sherika, 82. But yeah,
but Pele,
arguably, it was the greatest footballer.
No, which arguably? Which
some
arguably?
people argue. No, arguably.
Oh,
sorry.
how is it arguable?
That is arguably.
No, not arguable. No, a lot of people are saying Messi because he win. But
Messi?
No. Well, I know. I'm married and them, but I would put them second and third. You understand? But for you to win 3 World Cup, nobody has never done that before. You understand? And that, for me, cement him as the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. I mean, there's no question about it. But the thing is that, and it's so fitting that he got to see, this World Cup right after the World Cup. He got to see the World Cup to the end. Yeah. And so it was fitting, I think he got to say goodbye to his family. That's another thing we should pray for, people. Right?
Yeah.
That, when we are go, we can lie down upon deathbed and say, listen, come here, my grandson, come here, my son, listen. Do not get no trouble. See, when I gone, this, that.
Take care of this, take care of that.
I'm in love, and this and that, and don't cry for me. I'm gonna better place, and so I think that's the best death anybody can get, right? And I think if we pray, I think we should also pray for that, where we can, and not a painful one. But I think he get and plus he also can get a good, proper recognition in terms of his death, and people celebrated his death in a good way in terms of, they love Pele and all his achievements.
And also, you can check out his there's a Netflix video out on him. You can check that out. It just come out.
Yeah?
Documentary with Netflix. Yeah, on Netflix, yeah.
Okay, but Pele, something there. Talk about World Cup though. Ryan, me just say you sign the farm. Huh? The one on the farm. From Brazil to Argentina. Listen, sign and put a signature.
Late transfer.
Let me say Happy New Year to Vinette Bradford now, who's here now, man. Come on. Hear me, I say no, man. I am a Brazil fan until I die. Zin? But I said if Brazil get knocked out, me never say Argentina.
You go sign the farm.
Messi. Me sign this. Me want Messi to win because Messi is one of the best players and one of the most influential players of this generation. So I say if the Brazil get kicked out, then we want Messi to win. So any side Messi win the hand. If you win the pan Portugal, any side in the pan, we want you.
I kind of vexed him. I not support no Brazil. I support Jamaica. I'm sorry for them. Why they can't go
now? I see him say. One country me bringing up, a Jamaica. Anybody else me bring? A person me bring, a player me bring. So I was bringing Messi. I just right for this area. I don't care which side Messi play for. Zin, I could have Qatar. Me I bring Qatar, right? But it happens that he play for Argentina. So guess what? Argentina, me say, now if he does retire, right, which we're not sure that's gonna happen because me I say I take back him word. But if he does retire, then I tell you, say, goodbye Argentina. I know business. See, moving on to the next, right? But I'm so glad he got that World Cup. Well deserved, right? I know persons are bringing France, all kind of people. People are bringing Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo, and all kind of people.
But since Jamaica reaches, so we start bring all these other different. We never used to stay so, when we just start follow football, people only bring Brazil and some a few Argentinians.
Yeah, because Jamaica never go on.
We talk to somebody what they say, bring Uruguay. I say, who bring them team there? Uruguay. Oh, you bring Uruguay. We don't know how you reach it. So you understand?
Suarez. The guy. Man. Suarez. But Granny, what do you mean by my WhatsApp said otherwise? I'm bringing Argentina from day one. Everybody know that. I was bringing Messi from day one. I happen that Messi played for Argentina, so by law of transitivity, I happen to bring Argentina, right?
But you want to see Messi win still, just for the
yeah, man. I want Messi win. That's it. Yeah,
and give him the GOAT title. That they can't take from him now, right?
Yeah. Well, hold on the road. What is Vinny talking about? How about Twixed? I don't know what that is. What's that?
Twitched.
No.
Twitch. You meant Twitch.
Oh, Twitch, the guy who died, the dancing guy.
What you're supposed to say? You think they got him? I don't understand that.
I think they got him.
Was
it really
suicide or
not?
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay.
So for persons who don't know, Twitch, he was the DJ for the Ellen DeGeneres. That's what she named Ellen show.
Yeah,
DeGeneres, right?
Oh,
he was the DJ, but he also dance. He can dance. He committed quote unquote suicide about a week or two weeks back now.
About 2 weeks now.
About 2 weeks now. But she's always been happy person. And so they are saying that you can't look on people on the camera and even though they look happy, people will internally, struggle and suffer
Saying
with depression.
he was depressed and all of them things there.
But
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't understand that people can have that side to them. You see them on camera and they have because I remember one student that took her life some years ago. I saw her the day before and she was happy and everything. And to see hear the next day that she took her life, I was shocked. So we wouldn't say they're bipolar or whatever they're going through. They're on a state of depression. Even the Miss USA that took her life this year, 2022 as well. Pretty girl, you think she had everything going for her? What's she named Chelsea Christ or whatever, something like that.
Yeah.
And when I heard that she jumped from the building in New York and killed herself, I said, what could cause you to come? Where it come from? You understand? And so people need to understand that people are probably going through stuff. There's a thing called mental health. And people go through.
People not take it serious.
Yeah,
I saw them on
Jamaicans
Twitter.
don't take mental health serious, do you know?
No, they don't.
No,
Jamaicans don't.
No, they don't.
And it's a lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge.
It's
It's
a
that
serious
they
thing, man.
don't
That's a serious
understand. People mad.
I see a suggestion on Twitter recently that they're saying that people should rename Bellevue. I think Bellevue have a negative connotation or something like to it.
Yeah, true.
So people like rename Bellevue, and just because when I hear about Bellevue, people find it funny. Oh, you got Bellevue, But it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing.
Mental health is a serious thing, man.
But Twitch, I don't know. I
Probably
think
can do
they got
something
to,
on that coming now because a lot of people go through depression and all them stuff and they don't know what it is. And out of the blue in Jamaica, you normally hear people just commit suicide, go hang themselves and them stuff like. And where that come from, or then chop up a woman and then go kill themselves or them something.
I see my father best friend, Ryan. Remember my father best friend who go and drink
that one hit the whole family, bro.
We
We couldn't believe it because that man was so helpful. Man, you could have talked to him anytime. You never see that.
perfectly fine.
You hear say the man drink grandma's. Me say, wow. Could not.
Grandma's
It hit.
Really?
Yeah, man. Yeah, and he go somewhere out in the when go in the woods where and go and yeah.
No woods. We don't have woods at Jamaica.
We don't have
We
woods,
go out
Bridget.
some bush.
Say woods.
Why you? How you mean?
We don't use those words in Jamaica.
Alright.
No.
We don't.
Yeah, tell me something. You ever go in the woods, Ryan?
Yo, we're not going to read every day today.
But that was years ago. But
Yeah,
something,
years ago.
but bring it back to Jamaica though. You know what? What last year realized with the dancehall thing though, this whole fully dance thing. That actually did kind of run the place for a little while.
Bush, forest, grassland. What green?
Yeah, well, yeah,
Fully dance.
But fully dance.
The video.
People
You saw the video?
embrace lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
And that them embrace, right? That's another video. Not so.
Or is it just a slang for us? Be cool, but do
yo,
they
they make-
actually
I
embrace
think it
it?
was just a slang, but we have too many people, younger generations, who take the word literal, and that's the problem.
All right. I tell you.
Artists don't realize the power that they have
They do.
in these tunes.
You watch the video and listen to the content. What this man is saying,
The man say, they're the back of the class.
Class.
Enough students do that.
And
today.
they
They're
don't
back of the
get no
class.
subject.
And no subject.
All right, no,
That's
they have
students,
money.
yeah.
Have money
Yeah.
right
Money.
now.
Them have
Things
money,
are
man,
happen
for
for you.
find them way for
Yeah.
happen.
So so guess what? Me not have it there in a class and I pay attention basically.
Yeah,
You
but
understand?
glorify
Because
dunceness.
Me no need.
But
to
then
have
he
no
sang a
subject.
song on that one. Something about please don't judge me or something like that.
Yo, listen,
But the thing is, I will speak to this though. The reality is that this is what is happening in the real world in terms of many students are going to school and them think say, may have students that tell me already, say, sir, me alright, you know. I need to there, I'm just there because I want my parents send me come or whatever, but I don't really have it there. You understand? Because guess what? Things are going to happen for them already. And things are happening already. Things that they're making already for them. They make money already. You understand? And the thing is, the get rich quick scheme mentality them have. You understand? And that we need for and they're brainwashed to think that way. And if we can actually cause them to stop think that this is how society are see it as something that is going to Because a lot of them think said, boy, then go live like this for the next 50 years, 20 years, or whatever. And some of them then not live no long life. You understand? Because guess what? The truth is, a lot of them start their life there and them have to watch them back. Because them, if friend I look for them, the enemy I look for them, and all kind of things.
But you know, so Jamaicans.
But
the
hold
one
on
that-
then now.
Hold on. Jamaicans
Hold on,
understand the difference
hold on.
between rich and wealthy, you know. Right? You see, getting rich is Jamaican thing. They don't understand about building
Yeah.
wealth. You see me I say?
No.
And then if you talk about getting rich, they want to get rich quick.
It's not
As I
just
said.
Jamaican. I see it as a black people problem
Yeah, man, a fast food.
because them are
mentality,
buy the
yeah, man.
Jordan boots, them are buy the Chris
Yeah,
car, them are the them type of thing. They whole heap of money on them thing. People can spend
That
the
is
money how
true.
they
That
want,
is
you
true.
know.
That is true.
But when you talk about building wealth, really see a lot of black people doing that.
But
you more see black
Leon,
people try to buy the most
the
expensive.
latest thing.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
Because I need to prove to you that I have money.
Yo, man,
yeah.
have money.
But I'm not sure you think the
Investing
Fabian.
into
I'm
it,
realize over here too. Same way. The black people are trying to buy the Mercedes Benz. The Mercedes Benz are very expensive. They are trying to have the Balenciagos.
Balenciaga ugly, no, man.
And what the other one? What the other one? What's up there?
Louis Vuitton. me no know.
Gucci.
The one where Kanye West the shoes there. This is
Yeezy.
Oh,
Easy.
Oh, no.
I mean, I said,
They ugly, no, man.
I mean, I tell you, and somebody said it perfectly. He said, it's not, it's what is on you, it's what's in you. You understand? And it's like them a try if he said, look what is on me, look what I have. You understand? And some of them they really struggle for pay or do certain things.
So they
Yeah,
say, look what they
value-
say.
question.
How many
value-
persons were taught money management? That's the problem, right?
Nobody
No,
not teaching money management.
that-
Not
root
teaching at school,
cause
not
that,
teaching.
that
Not
not teach
teaching
at
at
school,
school. Not teaching at school. And that's what this need to be taught in school. How to manage your money so that you not have to try to get the millions one time and squander it. Because some people get the millions, and some of them then get the millions and them invest it into, they not invest in nothing. Them buy the fast car, the big house or whatever, and no investments. So as I said, the money management is something that needs to be taught in school. Very
We
important.
need to have a money management course online here. Like, well, people talk and discuss and
Are you a wussy?
yeah, me can serious. Me can go research and come back and talk about it. But me have a quick question. Over the Christmas on Facebook, me see a lot of people are post pictures in a pajamas and stuff. But the thing with, and I first may I say that, but I first may I say, and people say it has been around for a while.
Yeah,
Me say,
man.
it has
most of
been.
the
It has
people-
been. It has been.
Most that has been on, but the money part of it, me see them are posted a lot of everybody have money in their hand. Where that part come from? When I see it
never
from
see.
it,
No,
Me not see.
me not see
I
the
haven't
money
used
like that.
Facebook in a while.
me see a lot of
In a
people when them post them have money in them hand. Everybody in the family in the picture have money in them hand. Some of them have wallop of cash, $1, all sort of money. Anybody in the chat know about that and waits for? Come here, ask and everybody like.
Maybe a
it
year
has been
friend
around for a
them.
while.
Maybe a year friend them.
Not just me. Somebody in the chat, please help me out. I just can't my friend them alone.
A year friend
I
them
do it.
alone and post with
Yeah,
money.
I don't know about that.
Me never want to ask.
But me,
No,
but the
no,
thing,
Never want to
but
ask
you-
how I go on.
no man, me not see no money in a hand part still.
Me not see
But-
that none at all.
But the money in a hand probably signifies. Say, listen, we have some dough here. You
I want
understand?
something,
We're not
Granny.
poor. We're better off now than before.
Me
That's
no
what
want
I
to guess,
think.
but
Grinny, you see you talk about you can listen to Cartels, King and Skilly Bang and whatever, and you're not gonna pick up no gun and them thing there. You're right, you know. As a matter of fact, let me tell you something. You see them Duns check song, they fully Duns, re. You know, say a lot of uptown people listen to them though. Uptown and rich people listen to them, you know. See? A lot of them. And the thing is that they know better. Right? They are part of the literate people in Jamaica.
But
right?
almost
Educated.
illiterate there.
But the illiterate are enough of them there. That's the problem.
Enough, holy.
See? So what happened now is that when the man sing about fully down at the back of the class and right and now things are happening for them and all of them stuff there. When the man look on it and the man look on it and say, boy, I never get no subject, you know. Him not think, boy, if I go back a heart, go get a skill of them thing there. No, no sir.
Can I talk on this? Can I talk on this?
Yes, yeah.
We're looking at it one way, right? Because as I said, he did a follow-up video, and what he was trying to explain is, and sadly, it's what is happening in Jamaica. Even though he's saying that he's dunce and whatever, and him don't have any subject, look at other people who actually have subjects and look at the jobs that they're currently doing. Because if you watch that video, he's showing people with 9, 12 subjects and a conduct bus. And I do some of the jobs where you think that this person who actually got through school and do well in school end up with the job that they did. Because of society,
hold on,
because
hold
of
on.
Jamaica's
Point as
current
well.
situation. Yeah.
hold on, Fabian.
He
You
does
said
have a
that this-
valid point.
No,
No,
No, but he was just
no.
trying to say that that's
No,
his,
no,
his
valid
follow
point.
up.
No.
Because
I
Yes,
don't.
it
of
valid to
course.
some extent. It valid to some
No,
extent.
I
Come
don't
on, man.
subscribe to
'Cause
that. I don't.
if
I don't subscribe to that. Listen.
No.
Listen,
Hold on,
if
hold on.
there's-
Make Fabian finish and then Ryan talk.
All right, go on.
Yeah,
Finish.
because if Jamaica don't put in place these opportunities for these people who are actually going out and getting their education, and this is a sign that is showing, then what do you expect? People are going to try and turn to these quick money schemes and get rich quick ideas all the while, because
And it's not necessarily just to get rich, it's to survive.
it's not just to get rich, just to survive. Them just have a mental that, we just have to survive. I have to get out of the situation that I'm in any way possible. Unfortunately.
Yo, listen to
You
me.
know.
Let me Ryan talk first, cause go on, Ryan. Cause I don't subscribe to that none at all.
No.
But no, you don't subscribe to that. But go on.
Yeah, but that's truth, a reality.
The only
That's what
thing
tell
is,
why.
I would say, is this. The people that have 7 and 9 subject, you see, and a conduct bus, I strongly believe that if you really wanted to achieve and be successful, you would make it happen. Because I'm using myself an example. I did not have that amount of subjects. You understand? But I was
Yeah, one person. Still.
I was, yeah, I'm just give an example. Yeah, I was determined to be successful. I said, you know what, I'm not going to sit down and just let life pass me by. You understand? So you can say, okay, let me go take a student loan.
Turn your mic up.
Student, you can go take a student loan. I took a student loan, and after that, after me finish and start work, me pay it off. You understand? So if you have all these subjects, any university will be willing to take you. So me not understand we are talking about 7 and a
Man,
conduct bus.
but-
Yeah, look on it your
You
way.
live in a
and
different
then-
part of the world.
Thank you.
Hold on. No, let me talk. I'm live in Jamaica. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jamaica me today.
I Jamaica right with this still. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hold on.
You're still in
Hold on.
a different Jamaica you live.
May I ask a
Because
question?
everybody can get student loan.
No. Think about everybody can get student loan.
Everybody can
Everybody can get
Everybody
student
can
loan.
get
But everybody
can
can
get
manage
subject
it.
And everybody can get subject either.
No, but don't stray. The guy, you said the guy already had 6 and 7 year subject. What I'm saying is this, guys, and hear me out. Call center right now look people like crazy. The problem is that they don't want to start at call center. They don't want to start anywhere, right? They want to start by tossing, flossing, and all of them. So that's what they want to start. They don't believe in getting the call center work. If you go on CaribbeanJobs.com, there are 10 million jobs out there. I went to school and I studied actuarial science. I want to be an actuary. When I come out, I never landed a job. I ended up teaching at Herbert Morrison. I take a teaching job, right? I take a teaching job for 3 years thereabout, and before I come to Kingston. And when I was, and that was the best job. I talk all the time and tell my wife, that was the best job. Because we the teaching job mold me. And what I learned from that job, I apply it to most of my life.
What you doing now?
So the thing is that you have to start somewhere. You go school, whatever. You can start at a car center, take your time, save up, work away, go and get some degree on the side. You can do an online school. And so don't tell me about nothing. These people don't want that. What they want is to come out and start earn $4 million and floss and something. Because, all right, well, guess what?
You have a
That's my 2
different,
cents.
your background
What you
is
mean?
different.
What you mean?
And so go, your background, Rory background, and you come from a different background.
No, we're talking about the subject.
No.
We're
Talk about the subject.
talking about the subject. You said him have 6
and
and
the
7
subject. 6 and 7 subject. I know people with 6 and 12 subject and lost in a call center for how many years. Now progressing in life same way. So I mean, you can't just say that there is call center there as a stepping stone.
Fabian,
So what should they
Get
do?
lost in the
Fabian,
system.
Fabian, are you saying
Yeah?
that these people that have these
Apprenticeship
subjects
into these
Hold on,
companies where people
hold on,
get to
I am-
show their real skills and talents in these different companies.
So I'm asking a question then, Fabian. It's simple. These people that have the
No,
10
share
and 12
something.
subject, are you saying to
No,
me
no, share
that they
something.
can? There is no opportunity for them to excel or to reach what they want, the goal that
There's a lack of opportunity in Jamaica for people
I agree
to
with that.
excel the way that they should.
I agree with
excel.
that.
Right.
But I am
But
saying
look-
to you,
look-
What is that, Julian?
And,
education
you can
system.
get a lot from it. Because
zoom
I
in,
know
zoom in.
I know everybody have the same situation. Hold on, let me zoom in. Zoom in. Let me just get that part.
clear the
Because I know
cookies
everybody.
up
You can see better now?
Right. I'm seeing it.
Right. So these are the Jamaican culture. You talk so you can go get student loan or you get subject and everybody can afford to go to school in the first place. Some people can go every day. And everybody learn the same way. So when one teacher up front a teach, and that's the style in a most Jamaican classroom, one teacher there front a teach to the one that is smarter. When I say smarter, I mean like people who can get it from just you talking to them.
I agree.
You have a lot of different things. You know, go right for man sit down on the back. You might not really want to sit down on the back. I know like you don't really want to have no subject. But the way that information is being taught, him not have access to it. He can't access it. So therefore, this fish not going ever able to climb the tree now. So what is the route for him out? And that is what Jamaica is not providing.
Leon, I agree with you 100% because first and foremost, I think the education system flawed. I'm talking every single day. Because my mother said me not to say it, and I come and say school of foolishness, but we're not going to go down the road there, right? But we're not going down the road.
You can't say school of foolishness. Hold on.
Right?
We're not going down that road.
Let us not go down that road.
Change the narrative.
But education
is really changing.
Really changing. Well, I know education is good. Knowledge is key. Education is key. Not school, right? And school, the system. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, if the system right now is broken, what gives you the right to glorify it and make it seem as if you are going, me can push this quick rich thing because you are going, men don't but look for me now. Girl a jiggle for me, ray. This a floss, me a pour down her back and thing. That is what we matter about. I'm not saying don't adjust the situation, you know. You can adjust the situation. But when you put it in a music video like that and you put certain content on it, you're glorifying it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
We don't need to glorify it.
The people them like we know better. What are we doing for the people and we're out there? We're in another situation there. What videos are we putting out there? What are we bringing to counteract that or to actually put something out there so that people can know what they can do to be successful other than crime or scamming and them things there? What is it? Because we not see nothing on the TV. Nobody now produce nothing like that.
The same government them use the same song them in them campaign.
No, hold on. The government problem
there.
The government problem now. Because all right, who me like in a politics? I'm not PNP and I'm not jail.
But I got there.
Right.
Don't nobody say you is
That's why the politics.
No, I am JNP, Jamaica National Party. Find the one there, I'm that. Right? But I'm neither. But the person that I like though, I like Crawford. See? As we say, I like them.
Yeah, I like when talk. I like when talk.
Yeah, man. I like them reason, man. Yeah.
I like when stand.
And the things they went do too, he might actually do it.
Yeah.
Even the farming thing when I do, it's something that you have to look
Ryan,
at. People look
the man go up on YouTube, go start teach, I do classes, algebra, and so no can learn. The man not believe in a fully dense. The man not subscribe to that notion. So what I'm saying, fully done. Yeah.
Fully done.
I'm me fully done. But here's the thing. When Damon Crawford preach education, you know, see, the people them say education can't put food on the table. See? So they don't vote for him. Right? So the people them generally, I say, yo, because the people them who can make a change in education, them not do that because them say, win them the popularity thing. See? If we win again. So them not push the thing or them hard to. Me talk all the time. I feel like me feel like I could change Jamaica.
Positive vibes is a card, but please do tell us more.
You never can meet.
What message so far? What message so far? A lot of positive energy from him. You know, in terms
like
of
him, man.
We need more mentors, practice investments.
Yeah, me like your approach to a lot of things. So
I think if we do a show, I keep on saying this. If we do a show for somebody who leaves school and have no subject, people can leave school and because they're dunce and because they don't want to have it, but maybe circumstances prevent them from having it. What do those people do? We can afford to drive good on stuff.
Me can't tell him.
Yes.
Can't tell her, but not
today.
Sure.
Not today, yeah.
I'll find somebody who in that situation and tell them, and then see if they
can.
But
I always tell people, I always tell people and people start make money. People,
bring them the people online now. Then let me show you. Bring those people here so that we can talk, and then that is a way to promote the positive side of what we are trying to talk about.
All right, stop right there. Can people not share videos? So guess what? Click the like button.
All right. That's what I'm saying. For our voice to be heard.
Yeah.
Although
But
I
guess
feel
what?
so my voice is being heard, because it's after we do we'll podcast about this whole music video and
Music in there.
Yeah.
influence them ban the music of Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I think
Right
after-
some way, somehow,
right after we
somebody
do
will
the
listen
video.
to it.
Yeah, somebody I say, yo, I'm gonna listen to them youth. Yeah. And I tell them,
Yeah.
say, yo, I go on. This is what I go on for dance. And I'm saying, I go and ban that. I say, no, don't ban dance, sir. Just ban the violence. That's the violent ones.
The violent
Right?
ones.
So
So
they
they
did-
promote the violence.
Yeah, they
I
did.
tell you.
They did ban it last year, which is a highlight actually.
Yeah, in the
they
year.
ban any violent music or any violent media to be played locally and then local stationary thing. Which is, what do you guys
Good
think
move,
about
that's
that?
a good move, that's
You
a
think
good
it's a good
move.
move?
Yeah, man, it's a good move.
But does it stop it really? Because right now the people listen to it on YouTube, people are streaming it.
The internet
Yeah,
is
but
there.
make them go out of them way if you go find
That
it.
is a, for me, that is
Let
a
them go out
start.
of them way
That
if
is
you
a
go find
start.
it, but
No, there are certain things you cannot get rid of. You understand? But that is a start. You understand? You can't.
True.
You will find things anywhere you want. That is why we have when your son tablet, you have something for parental control or whatever. 'Cause guess what? Your kids will find things. You understand? You have to
true.
just kind of find. You have to just kind of
And
find
show what them
ways.
stand for too. Show what them stand for.
Yeah, that
They're
is
not
important.
pushing. They're not pushing that. But yeah, I will soon get to Sting people. Cause we hear about the Sting thing, 'Cause I've never been to Sting, but from know about Sting, Sting is all about top artists, a clash, right?
That's a sting, brother.
Top artists, a clash. But I've never been to Sting. I know through me, the holy dog Christian. I grew up. But anyways, people, there are some more things happening at 2022. Some big things. I don't know. I'm going to touch on some things like maybe like Elon Musk buying Twitter. That was a big thing. And if you guys know Elon Musk, he's now the richest man in the world. He was once my role model. If nobody never know, my wife can tell. I was the biggest Elon Musk fan before he became the
Or
richest.
Twitter.
No, way before Twitter, man. Before he became the richest and Tesla getting up. When he just started Tesla and all of them something there, I was the biggest fan, right? I'm the biggest non-fan right now. Right now, he's doing...
It coming like the Will Smith thing. You're a big fan of Will Smith and all of a sudden...
Yeah,
you're
man.
back to-
I stop watch Will Smith
Lose.
movie until whatever. But I'm not talking about Will Smith. But the Elon thing. Elon really are going a bag of madness, you know. In fire 3/4 staff at Twitter, see? And then
business man I do.
yeah, I understand
But-
that.
but-
But guess
but-
what? How
but
you
if-
go about doing it?
How-
People wake
how
up in
do
the
you-
morning and can't log in, you know. Just wake up and can't log on, you know. No, say, I say you get fired now. That's why you know you get fired. now.
Think about it. You run a tech company. You run a tech company. You go fire people. You give them extend notice. Say, oh, next week you're not gonna work. Wait, them I go do.
So, yeah,
But
so
no,
you
but-
must sabotage it.
It can. So just lock them off quickly.
So why wouldn't you
But
then
look on- but
ensure
look
that
on
it
it.
cannot be sabotaged before you do that? That means
Yeah,
they don't
that-
have
that-
proper things in place then if they can.
Yeah, but remember, buy company and never implement and set up all of the subroutines or whatever them do. So putting them out before them can actually come back and do things are the best way. When it comes to tech company, you can't give people notice like that.
It's a good point, but that not second well with Labour board or anything like that. People can just wake up and say them out of a job. That don't make
Yeah,
But
sense.
them okay, them off.
but that is you just give them a stipend or something at the end. Give them a money.
Yeah,
But
but give
what
them,
me I say
give
is-
them enough money. Then get enough
But
money.
hear me I say though. What I don't like is the fact that he asked for a vote to see who would want him to be continue to be
They'll
Yeah,
put him
the CEO.
application.
Yeah,
They're gonna put him
and
application.
people vote him out. People say no, vote against him being the
What,
leader.
54? What was it, 54?
57.
57% or
57.
something like that. And then he still went ahead and said, all right, when he said somebody else can represent him.
No.
That means that-
no.
Hey, and that, no, you have to say the correct
Hold on,
words,
let me-
man. The
let me-
correct
let me get
phrase.
the correct
Yes.
words.
When I say
So
when
man-
he finds somebody to represent him, he put them
Foolish.
No. He said when he finds somebody foolish enough to
Oh,
run Twitter,
foolish.
then he
Yes.
step down.
I'm going to send him my application.
So he's saying pretty
Wow,
much
see, what am I
anybody
gonna
who want
say?
to take over Twitter, fool. But
Yeah, I'm going to take it over.
But
I'm
he's,
gonna take over Twitter.
he's the only person in the world that lost $200 billion in wealth, you know. His wealth dropped by $200 billion. And people even understand this. You see, a lot of times,
And then one,
richest
Kanye West
people-
too.
No, he's the only person. 200 billion, Mr. Mayot.
Well, no,
200
Kanye West go from billions to millions.
million. Look at me
We
that.
work.
Elon moved 200 billion in his net worth downwards. Now here's the thing, and the only person in the world that has ever done that. Now here's the thing with Elon, right? And not only Elon, richest people in the world. Because people don't know this, you know. You see when a person say, you're the richest man in the world, so at that time, it's not liquid money, right? It has to do with his wealth, and his wealth enough times tie up in illiquid assets. So, for example, I also want to make sure people understand this. For example, Elon Musk. Elon Musk's wealth was tied up with Tesla. The value of Tesla stock determines his wealth, right? Now, he became the richest man in the world. Everybody say, everybody thinks, he's full of money and rare. When it was time for him to buy Twitter, which was a mere, quote unquote, $44 billion, he couldn't find it. Because he doesn't have $44 billion lying around, and that's understandable.
That's true.
So he had to take out a loan,
Which the banks will give him, of
which the
course.
bank give him, and then he had to take out. He had the collateral for the loan is shares in Tesla. Now, here what happened recently, if you never know, right? Tesla's stock price go right down because of the whole Twitter thing, and people just lose them faith in Elon. So his stock price go all the way down. So what happened now? He got what is called a margin call. What's a margin call? Margin call is when the collateral is not enough. Because I try to put it as easy as possible. When the collateral not enough for
money not enough.
manage the loan. So the bank said to him, say, yo, listen, you what going on, brother? You have to go find, you see him as if now, you have to go find more money, cash, or you have to give up more ownership, right? Shares. So right now it's devastating for Elon, to be honest with you. I think buying Twitter was one of the worst decisions he ever made. But you see, people just love clout and go on like them, I think he just shut off his mouth and it far right back.
Right back in him, yeah, right back.
So people just pay attention to that. You know, in terms of learn to be humble. My current role model right now is Sergey Brin. And who is Sergey Brin? Sergey Brin is one of the founders of Google, right? Nobody knows him. Sergey Brin and Larry Page, they found what is now, I consider, the biggest company, one of the biggest companies in the world, in terms of popularity and everything, that is Google. Everybody knows Google, but nobody knows who is the CEO, not the CEO, who found Google. And I think he's probably the sixth richest man in the world, but he's so humble. He doesn't make news. He's not the face of the company, right? He always there behind the scene and make sure he make the magic work. So people, I would tell people, if you work on something, make the product speak for itself and don't try to be the face of the product. Because that's what happened to Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook right now. Everything what Mark Zuckerberg do, Facebook gone on to the dogs because of one man, right? So you pay attention.
Yeah, man. Jeff Bezos and them, man, they're the man they have role model of them people here for look to as role model. Them man, they know how to get it done.
Oh, Jeff?
Understand? Huh. Yeah, man.
Anyways,
as Dacia said, rich people problem. Moving right
problem.
But
Right.
the movie right along.
son.
But yo, what I'm to the Balenciaga saga now with this whole I promote pedophilia and all this.
pedophilia and child pornography.
And child pornography.
Yeah, child pornography, BDSM.
I never hear about that.
stuff.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, man. Well, guess
Yeah,
what?
man.
Because they have it hush. They have it hush. Right, so here's what happened.
So people don't know about Balenciaga. But Balenciaga is a what? Which
Balenciaga.
They're a Spanish or they're a Spanish
Maybe
company or
French.
Italian? A French
Think of
somewhere there.
French company.
But their brand, a lot of people don't know this, but their brand is one of those. I think they're worth about, I can't remember how much, 200 or 60 something billion. I don't remember.
Balenciaga
Right now.
big company.
Them big.
Man.
But even one of their shoes and their brand is very expensive. And I remember one student of mine coming to me with, and he said, sir, I have a Balenciaga. And I said, well, yeah, can afford that. And I am talking about a student that can hardly afford to do certain things, and they have Balenciaga. Balenciaga. Yes, that's the brand. Balenciaga. So but what I've realized now with this, because from that now, I start follow up this Balenciaga thing and what they are coming up with and all that, because they're very expensive. One of their shoes are like $1,000 US. You know, that is how much expensive their shoes they work. But what I'm saying is they do whole saga now behind the child pornography. What
Oh,
I'm
yes,
saying,
stay
they have
close to
the
your
beer,
mic,
they have the beer with the girl.
They have some children models. So the
Yeah.
children them are
A model, yeah.
models.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see them. Zoom up on it.
Yeah, bring it up. Those who don't know about it.
Right. So stuff that you would have used in your bedroom. When you talk about kinky stuff and them stuff, and they have the children them basically oppose with stuff, chokehold stuff and all kind of ridiculous stuff, you know, whip and all them stuff and dark stuff here. And this is this was a campaign where this was multiple campaigns where they're pushing this and it says pedophilia because if you look on if you guys research it, and you can research it because maybe many of you just hear about it, but if you look up on one of the campaigns and think there's a picture where on the table they had a paper and somebody zoom in on the paper and the paper is about child pornography and all of these things. So they were so they were subtly pushing in these agenda. People have them conspiracy theories, you know, to talk about, oh, you know, these are part of some deep cult and that kind of stuff. But I'm not saying this was a big thing, but guess what now? At first, Balenciaga decided that they were going to sue the marketing company who did this, right? And then
because they claim that they shouldn't have used kids. Okay.
But hold on.
You must
they would have had to sign off of it, the last thing. So
yeah, you have to sign off on it before it go out to the public. Don't you have to do that? So that now cut it. You understand? That they might try to use the marketing company now for kind of back, if it kind of sidestep what they did which was wrong in the first place. You understand?
But people them come out and say, "Oi!" And after the people them realize now, say, "Yo, listen, you have to stop in the Balenciaga." Balenciaga now realize that them can't come out. I see them come to apology. I see that.
They have apology. Oh, you see there, that's all. Oh yeah, man. I read the apology too, you know.
We sincerely apologize for any offense or holiday campaign may have caused. Our plush beer bags should not have been featured with children in this campaign. We have immediately removed the campaign from all platforms. I'm going to tell you, people are going to sweep it under the rug. But no, Brian, people are sweeping it under the rug, you know. It's like people are going like say it never happened. Make away you come and make Pitney a hole. Them something there. Your company are gone to the dogs, you know, man. See? But because you don't have no money. But you are Balenciaga, they can pay for whatever. Right now, see, none of the people who are watching don't even know about it. That will show you how sad it is, you know. Because hush, right? So you can push pedophilia and child pornography like that. And then they thought people will lick out back on them. But when people lick out, they realize, we have to go try.
Sorry. One of them pitting that belong to me. I would have sued them. I tell you, man. I make some millions.
No, more likely parents them are sign out to that kind of something.
Well, that's true, because some of the things that they sign off in the fine print there. Put some things in the fine print. Like, some people don't read some fine print. You know them people there? You know them people that Fabian when I read the fine print?
Yeah, Tabo.
Read the fine print. Read the fine print.
Read the fine print.
Hold on.
All right. Before, we could touch it.
You want me to touch it? Let me touch it.
I know you're heated about it. Go for it.
I'm not heated. I'm going to be very calm. Listen, people, I never know, say, professional thief there. Well, I don't say professional thief there, but I first my experience professional scamming. See? No. Them can come kill me afterwards. Because I don't tell the rest, I go press charges, you know. But
yeah, man, press charges. I may agree with you. Press charges, brother.
Just say
not gonna come about it.
Well, let me
make the people them to hear it. No?
Let me hear. So people, there was this concert, big gospel concert in Kingston, right? Supposed to happen on December 10th, called the Well Encounter. See? $5,000 for one ticket. Maverick City supposed to come and perform, right? I was excited. See? My wife excited, everything. We bought 7 tickets, right? Include mother-in-laws or whatever, to make sure say people take vacation time to come and all of these things. See? We bought 7 tickets. December 9th, the day before, because we have big artists supposed to come on, Randall, Positive, other gospel artists. December 9th, them come out and say, first them said it's no longer keep in the arena main area, go keep indoors in some room. So me I say, what that look like nobody in there and they push it. So guess what? One thing with Christian people, they not advertise the gospel concert, them like Burna Boy advertise theme thing. When they advertise Burna Boy thing, everybody know about it. Nobody know about the gospel thing. They always not advertise. But me say, no, I'm not to say nothing. So first me realize, say, this thing look weird. When me look, people them come December 9th and tell me, say, the show not keep again. Then postpone it until further notice. Because the artist cancel because they pay the artist 3 hours late. So we say, what? Now, people who would have actually come from overseas, people take vacation, book hotel and something there, and go tell the people, and everybody say, no refunds. Them supposed to hold the ticket until further notice. See? Because the show is going to happen sometime. Nobody don't know. Right? So now me, I say, no. This is madness. See? So everybody jump up now and I say, listen, we need about the money. You know, so the people delete all them Instagram page. Everything, you know. You can't find them. There was this one promoter lady when I try to find, come and say, I'm going to press charges, because I'm going to $35,000. 7 times 5, 35,000 each one. I know what I mean to me, I press charges. Now, them I tell me, say, if you read fine print, when I turn around that ticket, I say, I have a ticket. The ticket in there, so I can get it. Behind the ticket, them say, no refund, and no refund, no exchange, no whatever. And this, they are entitled to make any change, and the ticket holder.
For the date and on the location.
And the ticket holder subscribe to it. So tell me now, people. So I have 7 tickets right now. No concert to keep. What about Christian people have them ticket there? We don't know when this show will come back. We don't know nothing. You can't
just
find
have to
the
hold
people.
it.
Any liar there? Any liar there?
No. That right there, so, is
You can't get back your money, man. You can't get back your money. That not right.
That,
You have to have,
no.
because when they say
There's
no
get back.
refund,
They say no
yeah,
refund.
of course. When they say no refund, you know, I mean, like the people that try to use it as a broad term.
exactly.
It
Service
cannot be
must
used
not
like
be
that.
rendered.
What?
Yes.
No,
Can I
refund,
talk?
refund.
Can I talk?
Yes.
Hold on,
You-
Ryan. Let me talk. Can I
When them
talk?
said, hold on, Fabian. When them said no refund, it's been referred to the customer coming to them for their money when the show go on.
When the service has took place.
We know that.
But
We know that.
you know,
We
give
know
no
that,
service.
Leon.
Look at the
We
service.
know that,
None of that.
Leon. Hold
No.
on, man.
If that was
Hold
the
on,
case,
man.
Fabian, if that was the
Hold
case,
on,
everybody
Leon.
can do
Hold
that.
on,
Everybody
Leon.
could have done
Hold
that.
on, man.
Bro,
Hold
go
on,
get the
man.
ticket, bro.
Go get the
Listen,
ticket,
I'm
I
going to
come.
tell you.
No.
Go on, make him go on for the ticket. Go on, man. I will go
read
on
what
tell
upon
you.
the back height. When you read what upon the back
Leon.
height, so people can't hear.
What I am saying is, right? If the ticket only said no refund, I would understand, right? But the ticket also said the date and the venue is subjected to change, so they don't need to give him a date when when the venue or when the concert's going to keep, right? They just tell them before the time that unfortunately we're not able to show perform get this concert
Yeah.
on that day. So please hold on to your ticket. They've already
Yeah.
foolproof themselves. You know?
But-
They
but-
said
but-
all of this to them. You know? You're not getting nothing from this.
No, but-
you
but
better
even
just
see-
hold out
but-
on the ticket
but hold
and
on,
pray.
but-
Say
say-
you get for good.
Rory, hold on. Before you say
event.
that. But
Have
you see the
them,
positive
see them.
I am saying so. You cannot ignore the disclaimer.
It's a
That's why-
disclaimer.
Come on.
It
Because
is an
sometimes
agreement
we
that
are
you
buying-
sign when you pay something.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. Hold on.
But if you
Hold
want
on.
it, you know,
You know, hold on.
nobody now buy
Don't put on my
ticket and read
glasses.
something, no. But
Now
if you
read it.
want
Nobody
to
now buy
know,
ticket, go read it.
I'm reading something.
That's,
Now read
that's
it.
how
Now
people
read
get
it.
scammed. No, but
Now
that
read
is
it.
how people get
Now
scammed.
read it. Now read it. Now
Read
read
it.
it. Sit
Yeah, read it
Everybody
too
see
late.
The well encounter. No, people, no, come on. Me, I can't have got quote them serious, you know, because they know that they can
Oh my
rob
God.
poor people, because church people normally associate with poor people. I bet them couldn't
them
have
not-
bury a boy.
them not
They
go
couldn't
carry
bury a
that
boy
quote.
concert, you know.
Greedy said
Alright.
free the
Now, okay,
ticket
that's
say that's lost. Or
Have them. Now
Read
read
it.
it.
Read
Hold
the
on.
fine print, brother. Read the fine print.
All right. Hold on. Before we read it, then people will know what they're doing now. It says,
Yeah, but it's still illegal, Rory. It is
I
still
was
illegal.
still
No matter
illegal.
what Fabian said.
Not illegal.
No, what
It's
I'm read.
not illegal.
Fabian,
It is
stop.
illegal.
I'm gonna read. It's illegal. All sales are final. No refunds, no exchanges, no weapons allowed. Event date, time, price, and particulars subject to change.
Boom.
The ticket is non-transferable and cannot be replaced if lost, stolen, or damaged. Now, another part over here says, the holder of this ticket agrees as follows. This ticket is a revocable license which may be cancelled at any time for any reason. Ticket holder,
Whoa.
hold on. Ticket holder voluntarily assumes all risk and danger of personal injury and loss or damage to property and agrees to release all parties. All right, wait. Hold on. All right, so hold on. Before you say anything.
Still illegal.
And let me tell you, if a tiler come at your house and say, hey, I can provide a service of tiling, see? And you pay him the money, right? And the man pay the money and he give you a non-refundable receipt, right? It simply means that you cannot come back for a refund
Exactly.
after I provide a service. But your Tyler can look on you and give you the receipt and say non-refundable. I say, sure, non-refundable. And when you look at Tyler, I say, haha, me trick you. Me not even Tyler, me not even Tyler nothing. See, have a good day. You tell me, say,
Can't work, sir. Can't work, sir.
you're mad, man. And I Tyler go tell us, say,
but that different.
make you
That
one
different.
non-refundable receipt.
That is so different. All he says is non-refundable.
Non-refundable.
There's so many
This is why you-
loophole into that. They have
What?
secured themselves fully
Look at the ticket,
by
look at the
covering
ticket.
all
No.
ends.
Me I tell you, say one lie, I can't argue that out. Because
No,
You're
Easily.
wasting your money.
You cannot.
All right,
no,
Sigridi,
no.
you cannot.
Sigridi, agree with me then. Do not waste your
Don't
money.
waste
If you
your
have a
money.
lawyer friend, just
Hey.
get advice.
Grinny.
You're wasting your money.
Grinny,
You're
let me
not
say
getting
something,
nothing
Grinny.
from
I
that.
want something to Grinny. You tell me say I waste money. Let me tell you. I don't consider waste of money. This is a waste of money if me not do nothing. If I sit down, how many people must get away with this? So?
It's a contract. It's a
You
contract.
would have,
No. I call
we
a
would have
staff.
personally start one business to fund this.
Yeah, exactly. I have
No,
the same
but look
ticket.
here.
Me have the same ticket.
No,
and just
start a
give people money.
business. Hold on. Start a business educating people that anything that you purchase,
Yeah,
you
they
make
look
sure
rich,
you
though.
read the fine print. Anything that you
Come
do, you make sure that you
on.
cover all it.
This
No,
is
it is the truth.
exploitation. This is exploitation. Hold on. No. Hold on. And
When
they
you
can be
see
sued.
advertisements
And it is
showing,
scamming,
right?
right? It is
No, hold on.
scamming.
When you see advertisements showing, why do you think that the fine prints run across the screen so fast, even if you can't see it? Anything happen, them can say it was shown on the advertisement.
But I'm saying the
even
service
if you
was
cannot
not
see
rendered.
it.
But the service was not rendered.
But
All
the
right.
ticket
I
said
have-
the date is subjected to be
All right,
changed.
just say no.
What
Just say
is
no.
that
Just say
already?
no.
Of
Just say
course.
no. So why is it that Americans, FBI and all them people leave and come at Jamaica, take man, carry them to America, go lock them up so they scam people? It shouldn't be the same because you tell me now, say, me can take up my phone and call one old man and tell her so she win the lotto. She can send me 20,000 US to collect. And she send it come give me. I mean, if you got jail for that, if that the ticket then is not a scam as well.
And
Answer that.
that, exactly. Thank you.
A ticket is
and
a
that,
contract.
No, but hold
No.
on. If
That
I
is a
tell you to say-
contract. You've just bought 7 contracts.
No,
and
hold
you
on, hold
signed
on.
the minute you
No,
pay
no,
the money
I
and
did
those
not
7
sign.
contracts.
So
You
so
signed by
hold on,
agreement. An
no.
agreement is a signature. Verbal agreement is a signature. You
Hold on,
sign
Fabian.
when you go
I
sign.
just
Say,
want to answer
here's
one
my
question.
money.
I want to answer
Yes.
one question. The situation I just mentioned with the Tyler taking your money, Zim, and the
And
Tyler
nobody
say,
nothing.
the Tyler give a receipt to say him I got Tyler place, non-refundable. Would you take it? Non-refundable, right? In Tyler say can non-refundable.
Then I go make sure I ask other questions.
All right. What if no? What if him tell us say?
What
yeah, man,
if it's the questions I will be asking?
So
yes.
And he says to you that I'm gonna tile your place. And let us say now, Fabian, when you ready for tile it, him say, "I come tile it, man. I come. Me soon come. No worry yourself. Me soon reach."
Yeah.
See? And then I realize say, no tiling and go on. And him say, you can't get back your money now because I tell you say non-refundable. So let's go and build with a place, not tile. You tell me say you can't come back court?
Of course, because I can carry him to court for inconveniencing me, where he made an agreement, because the whole agreement don't just tied into the whole non-refundable. It's tied into the agreed time that he said he would come and tile my place. That is a service
Exactly.
he's offering
See
me.
there? Same
The
thing.
ticket said, the ticket covered itself by saying that the date and the venue is subjected to change. You've lost there, Rory. Unfortunately,
But change
I'm so
to what?
sorry.
'Cause I don't
but
know
it's
the
not
new
a
date.
scam. You go and hold on and
Rory.
wait.
Yeah, Rory.
Ah,
And
yeah,
pray say that they come today or next year. It could all be
I hope they
2024.
watch this. I hope they
It
watch
can't
this.
be so.
Me, I come
Alright.
for you. I hope you watch it. Me, I come for you. Me, I go lie you up. Me, I come for the staff member them too who buy ticket and don't get back no refund. I'm coming for you. But anyhow, what's the point of the whole of this though? The point is this. Zim?
Redefine
Church
print.
people, no, redefine print are one thing, but church people, you can't
Are being
trust them.
exploited.
They're being
Yeah, stop here, Rory. They're being exploited.
Don't use-
Stop saying, boy, you can't trust them.
Fine.
No, don't say
Forgive me.
church people. Don't
Let me
say
take it
church
back.
people.
I'm sorry.
Plan.
I'm sorry.
Like, use the name.
Church.
Yes.
Christian.
Good. Yes.
They conduct them.
Exploit.
You have to exploit.
People. Yeah.
And who them exploit, Ryan? Them exploit the same church people them,
The-
who are
the-
vulnerable. Are them
Ah,
vulnerable,
yes.
you know?
Yes, they are. That's the truth.
Because remember say,
All right.
you have man down and
Hold
mobile.
on. I want us to take a poll, guys, in the comment. Will Rory win this battle? Yes or no, please.
Of course,
Put
Rory
it
will win
in the
that.
comment. He's not winning,
Guys,
it, but go on. Make
Before
your
you
comment.
answer, if not go win.
Sigrini
this
don't
battle.
say you're going to waste your money and time. You probably win, but the amount of money and expense
doesn't
that you would
matter to
incur
me,
before you
Fabian.
even
It doesn't-
find a
It doesn't
loophole
matter.
between that. It's not gonna happen.
All right,
All right.
Fabian,
There is.
Fabian,
I want to touch some things what happened
Just
in the
because
year.
no-
We're not
because
gonna deal
you
with
know-
you and your
hold on.
your
Because
negligence.
they're not willing to accept defeat so quick.
I want to say something.
It's
I want to
not
say something.
accepted
Not willing to
defeat.
accept defeat.
No, the problem
It's
is
not
that
accepted
accept
defeat.
Hold on. I will need to
No.
accept defeat. I will accept defeat. Hold on. The problem with Jamaicans and a whole
They're not challenging nothing.
is that they're not
They just
challenged
take anything and
nothing.
get.
They sit down and take beating all the time. You have to stand up for something. I have people who sacrifice their money, sacrifice their time, vacation time, sacrifice money to stay at hotel and all of these things to come at this concert, and you decide you're going to scam these people and people sit down and just take beating like that. That carry you through the court. See? So we have to go. So we are going to waste money.
Hold on now.
Waste money. But you give back everybody their money. I'm including me. More about my 35,000. I will spend $200,000 to give back my 35. I'm so sorry.
But this.
That's not madness.
You couldn't go.
Yeah, listen, the word scam said you want something that is not true.
You couldn't go spend 200,000 to get back 35. Remember, you have got to talk about the trauma,
Inconvenience,
and the people we have put up few more
I had to feed my mother-in-laws. Both mother-in-laws were here. I had to feed them. More back all their money there. See? All of them.
You can't go in this battle emotionally.
I don't
You
know
have to think about it. You need to find the loophole. Make sure you do your research before you go waste money upon lawyer. Call them go.
No, I already know a loophole. I'm gonna have lawyer now go charge me $1 unless they win. But guess what? Listen.
What is your loophole?
Share
your loophole and see if you can change people in that
because
comment
even if this is deliberate, this is a deliberate exploitation, this is scamming, because you had no intention to keep an event and yet you are charged how much people.
Says who?
Then when is the new
They're
date?
gonna come back and say to you, they're gonna say it is
Then give him
being,
a refund.
discussed.
Give him back 90%. Give him back 90%.
Unfortunately, we said there's no refund.
Well,
it is stated on the ticket.
Well, I spoke to one of the artists that was supposed to perform, and they said that the show is still on and it's gonna be in March. So if you're here and I don't know if you wanted to go, but I would go. You understand? But
don't say that. Don't say that.
Remember, you would go.
Don't say that.
You spend the money, you would go. You're
Ryan.
out of your mind, man.
Ryan, don't say that, Ryan. Don't say that. No,
Don't say it, right. You should even say it.
You should even say
Yeah,
that.
don't
Don't
wanna
say
say
that.
nothing. You shouldn't
Because
say that.
nothing was put out by them. They deleted
We
Instagram
have
page.
retracted anything that Ryan know nothing about
Ryan
this.
know nothing
Because
about
he
this
knows
thing.
nothing.
Yes.
So don't listen to
Well,
Ryan.
we
please.
shall see. We shall see.
Okay.
Anyway, moving right along.
What else I have? I'm going to
Yes,
mention
as we're
something.
over the time.
Over the
Yes.
time, we can wrap it up now.
So a lot of things happen.
We can
Wrap
also
up.
only.
No, man.
The Queen
We
dead.
didn't talk about the Queen, but we said, boy, I've got to let that.
The rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
Rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth. You understand? And of course,
Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Is that rest in peace?
Twitch,
What's again? That? Twitch.
Pele.
They lock up their brother there.
Andrew Tate. There's Andrew Tate that do human trafficking and stuff like that. It's crazy, right?
yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
But we're not gonna just run over the rest in peace. Like we can't talk about all these known people in the world with the whole rest in peace thing.
Ben Affleck and J-Lo got back together in 2022. I'm just saying. So people who are going to 22, those who know Ben Affleck and J-Lo are going for donkey years and then left and come back. They are together now and they are remarried. They're married. So Ben Affleck and J-Lo together.
One more thing though, we need to also say condolences to those who lost loved one in 2022, of course, because not many people made it over to 2023, because I've lost friends and family members. So I want to say condolences to all those who lost, and congratulations to those who got married and those who got birthdays in December gone and January coming up. Let's have to big up them people, of course, and we kind of wrap it up here now in terms of one thing though.
You have the police.
Oh, yeah, wrap up, sir.
Hold on,
wrap up, sir.
Hold on.
Engagement. That's the only reason.
Hold on. I'm gonna let the people them know. So all of last year, we started sometime August, September. This show.
September.
August, actually, the first one. But here's what, right? We have always just done live. So this year we're gonna do a little bit, I think, a little different. So we can just do the live as long as whatever you want. However,
We'll always do the live.
yeah, we're gonna do the live as the length of it. We're not gonna keep it to 1 hour. But what we'll do, we'll take pieces of the live and turn them into video. So and then each part of the live will have its own topic right? And they will put that as a video by itself. So we don't have to be rushing to cut it to 1 hour, because I realize people not watching the entire 1 hour. Only persons who are on the live stay till the entire 1 hour. So no need
And
to
we love
rush
you
it.
and respect you for that.
Yeah,
Big up.
Yeah.
All 20 of you. Thank you for being here. Could
Yeah.
be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us.
Yeah, big up.
Police,
Arlene, say
man.
COVID not done. And get the vaccines.
Which
Vaccine
vaccine?
is another thing.
I can't tell
Some
you.
Why?
people not get no vaccine, you know.
Why?
I can't say that
I
publicly.
don't know about the flu shot business still. No. I've never taken
Are
flu
the
shot.
are the boost of them? Are the how the boost up? Yeah,
Me.
boost up over there too. Yeah, boost
Hey.
up.
I not tell people don't do it, you know, but me
Yeah,
alright.
you know. When me come to England, you know, and the first year make it sick. I'm take about 2 weeks after school because of flu, you know. The next year them say, oh, you have flu shot, you know, you can get the flu shot. And me no run to take flu shot. Right, then everybody has sick and get days off and sit in the middle, me can't stick to blurt need. So from that, every year them a come and say, a free flu shot available. Me deserve to sick too. Yeah, man. You enter that hand.
Hey,
Say why sick.
I want to tell you
Yeah,
something.
you want to sick, man.
But hey,
I want to
hey,
know
you know,
something.
say, so
Funny enough,
funny enough. So my time, you know, me I say, God, give me one little sick. I don't want no major sickness. One little sickness. So me just me have 2 days. But then me got doctor. Me I say him have the form to fill out for days. I mean, know say me left and make him and fill out. Say give me 2 days. I mean, say look at that man. Could I get 2 days, man? I mean, God left and left the other officer and I get the 2 days. But that's how I go still, you know.
You know,
By
man,
the time we
next
forget-
day.
No, we
people,
tell-
Alright,
but
hold
me
on.
say that no. But me say that this we said though, people sometimes I
Alright,
work
I
on
try
myself
it.
off at work and think for rest. Make sure someone get
Yeah, man.
rest. You understand? 'Cause
Alright.
guess what? If you're
No,
dead
they say
tomorrow,
brace the COVID or brace again.
People-
You know. Them say brace for it. You
people
know.
replace you the
They
next
say
day.
China open up. They say China
I
open
know-
up
I know-
and have a brace
I know
for break
COVID.
out.
Man, that sounds
Some
racist.
break
Anyways,
out.
moving on.
Something.
Back
But
to
anyway,
Jamaica. Back to Jamaica and everything that's happening in Jamaica. Go on.
Sting.
Sting. Mm-hmm.
So people,
Me say,
you know,
me say a piece of foolishness.
One piece of
For
foolishness.
How old my foolishness boy?
no, but Sting something.
No,
though.
sir.
Hold on, before, hold on. R.I.P. Hold on, before we talk about Sting. Rest in peace to the young
No
lady,
more flu shot, you.
the young lady who the policeman killed.
Oh, yes.
Right. Apparently, I'm hearing that the story
was burned?
actually, the body was burned. The story reached to some point where the body was burnt and some funeral home involved or something like that. Right. So they can do the research, but rest in peace to her and condolences to her family. I know a lot of people still want justice. I think the guy was locked up though, right? But I know people want more. People that's a death penalty and that kind of thing. There was another one too recently. The girl who died, the social media influencer girl.
Yes.
Oh, you see that one there. No, no, she name.
Yeah.
Not
Rest in
that-
peace to she too. And what about the guy? One of the things that when they get baptized. Me respect that still. Now people are born out the whole thing that the guy will get baptized when they kill too much people. The 5 people, the family of 5. Get
the
baptized.
guy
Where? In Jamaica?
Yeah.
The guy
get
who went,
baptized.
the cousin who went kill the cousin and kind of
Yeah, kill him. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
get baptized.
They get baptized in a prison there, sir.
Boy,
But
I
me nah-
don't
me-
know,
me-
Rasta.
me- me-
I
Jesus
don't know,
love him,
Rasta.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man, just love
Nah.
everybody.
What do you mean by
because
you
of
don't
everybody.
know?
No, I say I
You don't know what?
When we say I don't know, I mean,
You know, if you really see if you mean.
Listen,
I don't know
there's
if he
nothing
really
wrong with
serious.
him being baptized, but he should
But he should face
serve
the
his time,
consequences.
face
Yeah,
the
man, serving time.
consequences,
No, yeah,
own up
man.
to his
Nah,
responsibility.
come on, for good
No, man,
behavior.
like when baptized now, then can't let him out. You're not going to do nothing again. He's saved now.
Really,
No,
really,
no, no,
yeah.
no, no.
No, yeah.
Really. Really.
Everybody that subscribe to and say, you know, I'm going to get baptized so I can come out for good time, for good behavior. No.
But yeah, back to Sting. So guys, Sting. We grew up hear about Sting. I've never been to a Sting show. But Sting was always a show where you say big clash a go on. Either between Bounty and Beanie,
Merciless.
Ninja Man and Merciless, and you have a Cartel and Ninja Man one time and thing and Sting. And Sting is all about 2 big artists that clash. Now the people
Yeah.
them must say reggae, by extension, dancehall, gone to the dogs because the last thing show, the 2 so-called big artists them have a clash. Is 2 unknown female. And I say, I don't even know
I'm
them.
not unknown. I'm not unknown.
Unknown to me.
Yeah, but people know
Amari.
Queen.
Me don't know
Because
them
we're not
Amari.
into dancehall.
So you
Come
know
on,
Amari?
we
You
mean
know
by
Amari. Me don't- I
Gully
forget about
Bop,
Amari.
Gully Bop, Gully Bop, Gully Bop, wife or girlfriend or whatever the story. Because that is how Amari come about.
Oh, so it was Gully Bop girlfriend?
And Amari have our big, yes man, and then Amari have big, every day she there on Instagram and a lot of people, you listen.
It has to be the worst.
She looks
You know,
like...
I was thinking about, yeah man, she don't have everything alrighted up top. So therefore, that was just all a propaganda. And therefore, I think that...
You need to watch
If you ever just, if you ever
Yeah,
watch,
man,
if you ever,
Bob X.
go look her up on Instagram. Yeah, Bob
Well,
X. Go look
Amari
it up.
and Queenie
look it up.
in a
Amari.
clash. The clash that never happened. Because as Amari come up with Amari start...
She cannot sing. You don't go look on her Instagram and you go see. It's all a publicity.
So why
stunt
did
and
the promoter
Sting gone
did that?
to the worst.
Yeah, man.
Why did the promoter do
That's
that,
what I'm
though?
saying. That is why you say
Rory,
Sting gone to the dirt.
But hear me, I said no, man. But I did someone don't want my money. You understand? Because guess what? Yeah, man.
You don't get it back. The service was rendered.
The
The service was rendered.
Rendered for you hear that, brother? Worse than that.
Why did I miss the Queen? You pat up her front and say, I said, no, sir. What is?
Yeah, disgrace, man.
But
That
Queenie,
disgrace.
a long time I see Queenie, I never know say she did see her sing no.
Oh,
But
I
me see
talk
her
about
on internet say she a thief.
But you talk about rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Merciless to come. Merciless I did big man.
Merciless died, yes.
Oh, yes.
The big man, yeah.
And when the bounty killer never go at the funeral,
The funeral, yeah.
One bigger.
And the
Bounty
story
Killer
behind
hate him man
Casper.
because
No,
man
and the
mash
story-
up Bounty Killer.
But yeah, and the big story
No,
one-
bounty
but
killer
even-
say, but no, bounty killer, well, it's sound as if.
Me
See?
hate him man because the man done him in a clash and thing. That's what I
Yeah,
say.
but because Merciless killed bounty killer in a clash, here's what happened. At the funeral, Merciless, they put up this thing, the big
A
highlight
mural.
at the funeral. What you call it? What you call it?
I don't know if you pronounce it, but a mural or something.
Mural,
like that.
whatever. And on it, it shows how Merciless killed bounty. See? So that was the
Bounty
highlight.
being a ninja man. A
Ninja Man, right.
He
So that was the
killed them,
highlight. That was the highlight of his career. What is wrong if a man don't want to celebrate? But anywho, so because Bounty now, see that Bounty gone up on must say Instagram. And I say, you imagine before you celebrate the man life, you come now and find time to come talk about the man killing me in a clash. So Bounty never take kindly to it, right? And people are speculating that was one of the reasons why Bounty never go. But Bounty say, yo,
But
Bounty say, me can't go to funeral. If you don't have go to funeral, me can't choose not to go to funeral.
But
See?
but I would have after that, you know, the bounty would have not gone, so I would have after. No,
What?
after bounty see that. No, after bounty.
No man, them have them
before
we ain't not go anywhere.
No. It was the 9 night. Them
Oh,
show.
the 9 night.
The
Oh,
9
the 9
night.
night.
Thank
Oh,
you.
oh.
It was the night before they had camera and sing was show. Let me go, but him see it. And him say, imagine at that
He never go anywhere.
Probably never go for real.
You can't
He
say
never go
that.
anywhere. Can you hate him like poison?
You can't say that.
Man, murder him in a
Your bounty quick.
But me not.
Bounty quick. We go on Instagram now. My bounty go. We not let bounty go on Instagram and go say this because people that go tune in. Bounty call me name. Tell them say man them pa yard and links. Oh them boy they come.
Angry.
Cross.
Angry.
Miserable.
Man, they slap you with the hammer, yeah?
Yo, bounty. I tell you that voice there.
But
Anyways, moving on.
Listen.
Let us.
Hold on,
There's
hold on.
another thing. No, put some positivity in this, man.
Let me hear that first.
No, but
Alright,
that's
go
me
on.
hear one song. When this whole argument did go, I saw something come up on my YouTube, like a recommendation with Merciless sing one song about Bounty. I go find it for one next time. But if you listen to the lyrics, them I have never heard. There was if you are Bounty and hear that the song there, you can't come back from it. You know no lyrics to dig out yourself out of that type of hole.
Listen,
That's what Merciless doing.
Dead.
Like proper. I go find it and I gonna hear it in a
Is
private
it
chat.
dead
and
like
then-
anti-fold them?
But the man sing a tune for Bounty Killer Master. And if I did me a Bounty, me not wrong him. Me not going funeral.
Moving right along.
Moving on. There was mentioned about Vegas, Mr. Vegas achievement, so I went ahead and dig it up.
What about Mr.
He-
Vegas? How is it
He cops the silver certification for Heads High. So he has received a silver certification for his track Heads High from the British phonographic industry.
But talking about Mr.
I
Vegas.
never, I him do degree the other day. Him or somebody else?
A big one.
No, that's Shaggy. That's Shaggy.
No,
Shaggy
do a degree. No man, one of the artists get a degree in something. I
No,
don't
so
remember.
Shaggy
One.
must
This
get
one,
him.
No, say that.
not Shaggy, maybe a Vegas. I think a Vegas.
But talking about
Vegas, yeah, Vegas. A Vegas, man, talk about.
Vegas
Yes,
do
yes,
one
yes, yes,
degree?
yes.
Because
Can
get
do a
degree?
degree as
Yes.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's him. I was
yeah,
telling him. Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay,
see,
okay.
man.
Well, guess what? Talking about that, was it last year? The white man they win the
Let
best
me
reggae album of the year.
yes.
Best reggae album of the year.
But that's what
I
talk about,
celebrate
brother.
that.
It was
man,
last
that-
year, right?
Yes.
I think
Yes,
so.
I think it was last
That-
year.
that-
Yes.
That was
Right.
something else, brother.
What you guys think about that?
But that's want to talk about that, brother.
Just
That's
white
what
people,
want to
anything
talk
they
about.
know, them have to win.
Yeah.
Just so they do it.
But the man
and
them do
because
good
of-
reggae song. Man them do
Yeah,
good
you,
reggae
Good reggae
song.
song.
you hear none.
Oh.
I first hear about them after that for that first time.
Kelly said 2021. I was-
2021, yeah. Okay.
Time moves so fast.
Yeah, the silver
Yeah,
certification. Yeah, man. Boy, me
but,
lose
one
it. Sorry
last
about that.
thing,
though. No,
but
hold on,
it was
what was
2022.
2021?
He graduated with his sociology degree. Yes, I mix
Yes,
it
me know
up.
somebody read
Yes.
something like that somewhere.
Hold on,
Yeah,
man. What?
yeah. He graduated with a GPA of 3.9, which is
Oh,
Yeah, last
mean-
year. Last year,
oh, means-
Yeah, man, Mr. Vegas.
Vegas.
I do hear. Anytime
Yeah,
I
man.
last
Yeah, man.
year, no.
yeah, man.
But
What
anytime
are
that-
the,
It's
what are the, what are the,
alright.
what are the, what are the degree was what? Degree was what? Degree in what?
Sociology
What you said
and
to me?
anthropology and a
What is
minor in
sociology?
hospitality management.
What is sociology?
Sociology.
Well, I don't remember, you know.
It's some science I deal with.
it's a study of no man. It
Some
close
social
to
and some logic.
it close to no man. It
No.
close to psychology as well. I did
Psychology deal with the mind. Sociology deal with society.
Yes.
Listen,
society.
Um,
Yes, yeah. The study of social life and
You're
social
the same.
change,
You're
yeah.
the same. You're the same. Say psychological are two people coming together. One psycho and one is logical. You figure between you and your partner who's psycho and who logical. You understand?
no, but congrats to Vegas still.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
me never see a man full of controversies. Oh, yeah. That man always in everything. People, the people in Jamaica, I don't know, the people them, like, every time Vegas says something, the people them, Vegas says something quiet. And Vegas, I mean, I don't know. I'm happy for him, but I think, but serious note, Vegas needs to take it
Vegas
easy
ever
still.
appear controversy for Vegas. Anyway, go. One thing
Anyway,
say
go,
something,
yeah.
Who
they just
is
start
footer
something.
hype? Over my social media, I see everything's footer hype said this about Bounty,
Yeah, no,
footer hype
Foota
said
hype.
that.
Oh, brother.
Who him?
Put the iPod.
The iPod and DJ.
Yeah.
No calling him, man, because we don't want him, no calling him.
When DJ? What
No,
kind of DJ?
no,
though?
foot type we should do with. Who foot type we should do with again? I the girl make foot type and get big. That's why the girl went there with. Who we need there with again?
Aisha,
No.
Yeah,
Aishana,
he was
man.
with Aishana.
Aishana.
I say
He
Aisha
was with Aishana. He know, man.
Aisha
No, man.
Foota Hype saga.
Everybody
Long
know
time
Foot
from
Hype before that. Yeah.
But we know
everybody
Foota Hype before that still.
SOE. What name SOE?
Oh, that the state of emergency thing there, right?
Oh.
Hello, the state of emergency thing there is a like, well, they grant them now, so they have state of emergency in couple parishes now. See?
Do you think that makes sense?
Foota Hype was a
But
producer.
the Minister of
But they-
Security said, bro, got an informer.
And the
That's
Minister of
what he
Security said, no, I want FBI.
No.
I want former FBI. He
No, the
say-
farmer FBI say. Oh.
Yeah, him say Andrew Wellness love chat.
Oh, yeah,
Him
yeah,
say everything.
yeah.
He say everything Andrew Wellness do. He have to make the criminal them know exactly in plans.
Yeah, man.
how can you?
Oh, yes.
How can you want to do something, Zin? And then you're gonna tell the criminal them not gonna migrate, man. But anyways, and if them and you're gonna, and is the law and citizens are gonna suffer through this SOET because the criminal them gone somewhere else. So I say you have to do these things
Cause
discreetly.
them know when it
If you have fight
discreetly,
crime,
yeah,
you have
man.
to fight crime discreetly, man. You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Them need
Boom, boom, boom.
some more Adams mission where Adams.
Yeah, just go up on a mission and just deal with the thing.
Go up on a mission, take
Tell
with
them
people
say yes
phone
over
and
there.
then just
Now,
show
if
up.
me here say, if me a bad man and me here some of them be me gone. Gone somewhere.
Yo, and say that again, Fabian. When Adam that go up on a mission, you know, man, take everybody phone. So if one now know at the more,
Want leak the thing,
one no can't leak down, one can't on the phone come and
They
say,
don't care leak none. Cause
Oh.
they
Put your
don't
bag
know
here.
where now go.
We know where we
They
are
don't
go.
know until
Put every
after.
phone in the bag here right now. Boom, seal up it. Here we are go now. We are go stop.
Yeah.
Every man strap. We are go for the man here. They can't talk, you can't squeeze nothing, you can't leak
can't do
nothing.
nothing.
No, no, say man, gun down. But is it crime? Is it crime in Jamaica, yeah?
And I remember Mark Shields,
Mark Shields.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
yeah, like the Kingfish man there, where when them used to carry them mission to solve crime, it was similar, I think, where people never know what going. So like, but before, like when me deliver Spanish Town and me used to know say police are gonna raid XYZ place and me no police, me not nothing to do, but me here,
Yeah.
and me know what go
Foolishness.
on. Yes. Me always want to say that where the hell how come people know? All the
Yeah, you're supposed to
principal
know.
come and say, yo,
You're supposed to know.
today, this
That
I got happen,
information.
that I got happen.
Yeah.
So,
That
how the
information is
hell
supposed to,
them know?
the information is supposed to privy to certain people. You understand who they will carry out the mission. You understand?
Last year, them approve a law. I don't remember which country. Approved for to have RoboCops. I don't know if you guys saw that. So
Yes, me see it.
Police
And,
that are robots.
Yeah, man, me see it. Man.
So what do you think about that? And the police,
Me love
they
that idea.
approve the police
like that
license to shoot.
Me no
license to kill.
like
Me love that idea.
Me love
You
it
know
till me
what?
can't love it no
Me
more.
love
Hold
that
on,
idea.
Why
there.
would you
problem.
love such an
Hold
idea?
on.
Why am I love this idea?
Hear
When
me
me
say.
send two police down a Ray, I'm tell the police, listen, see man ya, see him ya go for. No
Yeah.
kill nobody else,
And
no shoot nobody else. I don't even go handcuff
Okay,
him
that
and bring him in.
different then.
Handcuff him and bring him in. And when the
So
police
what
drop,
about-
drop like a RoboCop, whatever, when the police drop like a RoboCop, it goes up, boom, and say, all citizens.
Hands in the air.
We all watch RoboCop. We all watch RoboCop, right? When he drop out, boom, and he say, coming for Leon, right? And he say, all citizens go to the left.
Exactly,
See,
Grady.
I you didn't go to Bam sit down. Well, I beat up teeth them. No, me Grady. I'm going to teeth them, Grady. Well, anyways, when RoboCop go. We have no faith in Jamaicans. But anyway,
Call me lamp liquor, brother. I'm liquor light liquor, brother. No, sir.
but here's the thing.
Oh,
see?
boy.
Here's the thing. If RoboCop come to you, brother, you start peep up your pants. Because when RoboCop come and RoboCop say, okay, Fabian, you're under arrest for rape, and you run, Fabian. You have a couple things RoboCop now miss when they shot you. So if RoboCop, if them program shoot in your foot, you get it. See?
Hold on, but worry, hold on.
If you shoot RoboCop, you don't do nothing. You save lives.
No, but you're sidetrack with Green. I see what's in Green I thought doing.
You can't thief them. Or you thief them. Or you thief them.
So hold on, you don't plan for that? Plan for you when you come? You understand?
Brian, I'm going to shoot you. The man program for those say. He program for
Shoot who? Shoot who?
If you
Shoot
bring
who?
harm
One
to him,
person?
you bring harm.
So hold on, let me tell you something.
So if me give a little youth a gun, a little boy a gun and say hold this gun towards him, I'm gonna kill the little boy.
Go shoot the little boy. But we
You alright with something like
Remember,
that?
you have real humans there and look, you know. They make decisions as well, you know.
We need to look at the cons, man. We need to look at the cons.
Arlene said the robots she saw had missiles to shoot.
Green
Yeah,
is
man,
the one
done.
big stone.
Listen,
A bomb and missile.
no matter what nobody say.
man.
No matter what nobody say, the future is robots to do policing.
We need RoboCops
Yes.
right now. You know why I say that? Let me tell you why I say that though. Every time I
Less
say
corruption?
police. No, not only that. That too.
That too,
But
that's one.
but every time I say police, if you go and do a raid and bring in a kingpin, you put that police life as risk. See? And when you put the police
And your
life at
family
risk,
too. Your
and
kids.
you put the other police them who will up a shootout, they put their lives at risk too. See? If I send 10 RoboCop down there, brother, dog name your supper, you better give in. Because and RoboCop don't miss neither. So when people start to say serious, I want RoboCops come to Jamaica. We need crime's too serious down here, brother. Crime disgusting down here. We need robots to fight them, boy.
But to positive
Robots.
we need some drone too. We need a couple drone.
Yeah, man.
To fly up in
And if they invest in a crime
the air.
fighting, those are the things that they're supposed to look at. They can't about them a lockdown over mobile.
Yeah.
And then
No. But they're
That don't make
spending how
sense.
much $1 million on something bigger than that. I heard. I thought they were doing this
What?
whole Big Brother thing. Like what them have over here with them bunch of cameras where they're everywhere. For
That not gonna work at Jamaica.
They have it, but you know, if you know,
No,
if-
no,
They have it?
they start
start?
it.
Oh.
Jamaica Eye and all of these.
But only Kingston that car that Clarendon and me come from up a bush.
No,
there.
they say we thief.
Listen, no internet, no electricity.
Them about thief them as camera there. Not gonna work.
No, sir.
Oh boy.
Well, comedy. Hey,
Problem
so
with Jamaica.
What is going on
Too much
Jamaica?
loophole, man.
What is going on Jamaica last year?
Oh, the
Last year was
Capleton that burn up my
Oh yes.
Sizzler.
Sizzler.
Man, what are we doing? I love copy.
Ryan, get
Hey,
it correct, man. Correct. My keep it on bonfire pie, you know. My keep it on bonfire pie, you know.
Go to fire for me too, brother. Yo, I know say two of them are one of a kind, so that's why we mix it up. But yeah,
It was
man.
Sizzler and DJ Khaled.
DJ
But a lot of
Khaled,
people,
yeah.
no, a lot of people know about it. But
But
apparently,
I know me still try to get the story behind why you do it though.
apparently,
You just hear say in name spell wrong pan sitting on it.
no, it's not that. It's not
Could
that.
that, brother? Could
It's not that. So
in the video,
It's not that.
ask Sizzla say,
It's
no.
not
I'll tell you.
I soon tell her. I soon tell her. No, let me tell her what happened. So the manager actually went on an interview and talk about it, right? So, all right. So in the video, people speculate that Sizzla was only upset because him named it small on the award, right? Because he said it in the video. He said, yo, I can't even see my name already. I said, Khalid, you disrespect me. And so what he did, for persons who don't know, DJ Khalid went on camera, break up this...
Sizzla.
Sizzla went on camera, break up this the plaque that DJ Khalid got for what, album of the year or something, some album, something, right?
Album of the year.
But
And he
Sizzla
gave it to-
yeah, but he gave it to Sizzla.
Not
'cause
just
Sizzla
not to
was-
Sizzla alone, not only
and
Sizzla.
contributors.
Yes, Bounty
Right.
Killer got one as well.
Right.
And the other, whichever other artist was in there.
But-
Just keep
but-
it
but-
on in
but-
there,
but-
come to think about
No,
it.
but Sizzla said, this is the problem now. What the manager said is that there was some royalty issue between Sizzla and DJ Khaled, right? And Sizzla will get some money and some stuff, and they have been calling DJ Khaled, right, for months and can't get him. And every minute they have to be going through, when you're big, you have to go through the front and before you can get to him. So I say, when you want to do a song with me and me, whatever, you come straight to me and easy. But when me get back to you regarding payments and so, me I go through one, it's a halabaloo. And so,
Which I don't mind because you don't mix friendship and business together.
all right, right. But he man need to get the money, and
He needs to get his
Proper
money.
payments
Yes.
should be in
in
place.
right,
Yeah, man.
things should put in place.
He get
Royalties
money.
now give out if you get the money. So if not get the money, and then 2 tools now after still can't
get
the
a
people
plaque
for your
with
land,
him small
he might
name
get
on the
plaque
scene.
with small name on it. So I must say you diss me, disrespect
Burn up
me.
that blurt it.
But
Burn
but
up.
This is Ras, you know.
he
This-
never
this
needed
Ras.
to put it on social media. You know, like,
But you know,
say
but
all
you
of
know the
that
time, but no,
never
but
been
Fabian, you know the time we live in. I say, in order for it.
I bet you say
even
from
if
now
it's
on,
Ras,
people will
we
get their
need
money.
The social
No,
media.
it was double platinum records. I said double platinum records, and DJ Khaled featured highly on it.
Yeah,
all.
theme name,
Yeah.
big pon it, and then everybody
Yeah.
else name little part.
Everybody else, little.
So it's like he's saying it's not just you, DJ Khaled, it's all of us. So why was the
No,
plaque
but
made
I'm
this way
saying
and-
the manager
and
said
stuff?
that was the icing on the cake because they might try to get DJ Khaled for months, can't get him, peer put off, and you quick you want to give me plaque. So I say you diss me, and that's why I say you diss me whatever. But
Yeah, it would have hurt him because he's even the godfather to his son.
but people say them like the fact that him tear out the son and say yo, nothing happened to the
Yeah, him
baby.
say,
Yeah.
him say, I respect baby, I love the baby or whatever. That's my godchild right there. Him say, I have nothing against him.
Nah, disrespect.
No, I don't disrespect him.
Yeah, you want one last thing.
Let me tell you, one thing I'll always respect Sizzla about, you know.
Thing.
Hold on, man, him can go on. The one thing
Bad
I'll
boy.
always rate Sizzla about. You see, when everyone else succumb to the foreigners and their demands, and when they went on
Yeah.
and start taking away everyone's visa and everything, Sizzla never backed down. Up to this day, he did not care 1-0 what anybody wanted to say he should apologize for the songs that he sang, because he believed in every tune what he sang.
Yeah.
If you know where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, I think it was his son. His son on the picture.
No, it was his son. It was his son early, not DJ Khaled as a child. It was his son. When he saw him again, I saw him again. To get his name, my son. He put his son everywhere. But yeah. Anyways, guys, look like anything else anybody else want to talk
A
about
lot of
anything?
things. Yes. Another
What
mention
else?
was about this Asafa when he mentioned something
What about
about
Asafa?
Asafa,
his
alien
podcast.
superstar.
What?
Yeah,
What that go?
about
Jamaicans are
Jamaicans
ungrateful.
being ungrateful.
Come again?
He said ungrateful Jamaicans, but he said he wasn't talking about all Jamaicans.
Who said it?
Yeah.
Who always said that
Yeah,
again?
Asafa Powell.
Asafa.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and Ilian has an interview also talking about that same thing too, you know.
I didn't know Ilya
Yeah,
had
she
one.
agreed. Yeah, she agreed with Powell's comment. Yeah.
Trump and the third party. What are you talking about? What Trump? I didn't know with Trump long time, you know. You know.
I like it.
Which third party talk about Ireland? I don't know.
Beautiful.
About
I
Trump.
think she mentioned that Trump plan to start a third party.
A third party.
Of run again?
Yeah. So Trump run again.
Yeah,
You
man.
lie, oh.
Yo.
No, no lie.
Yeah.
Oh, when me
You
there?
know, yeah, man, Trump around again, man. But me not
Why
think
didn't
you
I lock up Trump?
But it tell up. Me want to say you
Yeah,
It's
that's
me want
so
to say.
true.
But you the thing, no, me
I'm
want to
not
say it
lying.
now go happen. But the reason I can't say it now go happen is because me never.
You will win.
Say.
You
Yeah,
will win.
me never-
You will
me
win.
could have win.
And we never
Yeah,
take him
man.
serious.
Yeah,
We never take him
so,
serious.
Me not put nothing past him and what my plan for do. You
Trump tell us
understand?
him I go start a social media app and the man start shoot in go get bio shoot social and something. That man I words still know.
In time, man, yeah, man.
Only thing he never do a Billy Wall. A wall.
No, in
Gonna
build
be
the
great.
wall, man. Build the
Which
wall.
wall?
Just it wasn't the wall that you expected. To see. It's not the wall.
What wall? The great.
The wall.
Umbrella, eat that wall.
Wall fi separate the rich from the poor. Hey,
Almost,
Not the rich
almost
from the
that.
poor. You're right.
that
No,
wall,
you're right.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
that wall.
Anyways,
When him
So,
put the tax
let's wrap
free
this
there.
one
Fam,
up.
What again? And
before-
nothing else?
before you wrap
Wrap
up.
it up.
Before you wrap up,
I
me
try
tell
to think,
everybody
I try to
me tell everybody me goals
go
for
on.
2023. And the people them tell me say me can achieve everything except
Which
Then
I
you
don't
can't
agree
become-
with.
So tell me your
I'm
goals.
modern.
Tell me your goals. What are your goals? Tell the people. Let me
And
know.
they put it
all
on
of my goals
Facebook.
is, but I just a few of them. So me put one some more and get rich or wealthy. Wealthy mostly.
In
So more to
2023.
become 2023.
Okay.
What I mean, I want to pay off all of my bills them and if I have no debt.
That's
I
not
want a
wealthy
new
still.
house.
That's not
And
wealthy still.
well, rich matter. I want to clear my bills them. And then wealthy now I want to start build wealth. After me can't be wealthy unless I'm waste much money.
But rich is not clear in this side, which means you can buy your
know.
wants.
You can't tell me what that mean after.
Yeah, right.
I'm saying I want to become a model or an actor in a 2023.
Richie man ready? No, why you laugh? Why you laugh?
whoa.
Ladies and actors it is.
Well,
When
that's
they
true.
pre
He
the
doing
man
TikTok
and
things,
some
them.
him
He
doing
TikTok.
TikTok is an actor, so
Oh,
therefore
yeah,
you
yeah.
already achieved
That's
that.
true.
So
Yeah,
that's why I
yeah.
never agree with the
Confidence
person who
Well,
say
he's
you
not
can't.
mainstream. He's not mainstream. But
Not
yeah,
mainstream, but
people
yeah.
learn of him TikTok thingy. Or go
So,
Yeah.
viral
And then me
every
say
now
more-
and then.
I want to spend more time with my family. I want to make some new friends, some like I'm saying new friends, like friends with benefits. That's how now we friends with
Friends with benefits.
Yeah,
well,
my
friends with benefits. So me not that meaning them. I thought
What kind of
people me
benefits are
can
that?
learn from. We can learn from. Learn how to make money, how to run business and conduct business, and how to grow as an individual. Positivity.
You want to change your circle to people with,
No, me
with
not.
goals.
I
and-
still got link with me
With
normal
the poor
friends.
people
Nah,
like
they'll
we.
change circle.
With normal friends
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we. With poor people like we.
Want to up their friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And more have to play more. Cause me top play Call of Duty and basketball and them thing. I more have to get out more and do more fun things. More want to go up on a cruise.
Yeah.
Pay off my bills them, buy a new home, visit at least 6 different countries, and buy a few sports cars.
What? 2023? No, hold on. 2023. I mean. He must no.
2023,
But listen. But listen, one thing when me learn, if you set a goal achievable so easy, it pointless. You have to set things that seem impossible and then become possible. Because a lot of things in my life where me set as a goal, I never knew that it would have worked out.
But Leon, your goal must always be smart, which is
And
the S.
achievable,
S is
achievable.
what? What's the S
Well-
for? S is for the goal must be specific. Yes, you did have it specific. The goal must be measurable, which yes, you do have it measurable.
smart
You can measure it. A must be attainable. It must be achievable. R must be realistic, and T must be timely. So yes, you have the timely part. Yes, you want it this year. But the R part
Oh, and the A part.
and the A, realistic.
Achievable.
I mean,
Granny, what am I truly seeking? Me no want to go work. I hate
Exactly.
pick it up, I got work a man in time. I want to work, but I work for my own
Time.
feelings and
Yeah,
time.
you feel like it.
Income.
Yeah,
like-
everybody, that's everybody.
Tuesday come
So
me, I got
as
work.
we said, we're planning to have that show where we'll kind of discuss these things, ideas that people need to start,
Me need to have all that put right down to
And-
you, you know.
And I did
This
mention
one
this
say go
earlier.
you win a lotto.
How much that thing go do, yes? Winning
And you know, so me no buy lotto. Me no buy lotto, so me no think I go in.
Yeah. And you know me,
And-
you go on. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to say the book here. If you can get it, then you get it. Because everything what Leon is saying, where you're thinking positive, the power of positive thinking, you have to change your mindset first before you can put certain things in place. And this is a very good book.
Finish read
Especially
it
for
already?
us, it's a lot of no man, I'm halfway there. What's wrong with you? Why you come?
Mr. Ask a
So,
question.
anyways, yeah, man. So
You know,
if you can get it, it's not expensive. You can get one.
I want to say something.
Decent book.
You know, when we usually work 9 to 5, I usually have a similar mindset like Leon. And the thing is, I remember my mindset changed when I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I think if you have not read that book, let's give it a read. Because and everything in I agree with 100%, but my mindset changed after I read the book. Then I tell my wife, say, listen, you hear me, man? Screw this, you know. I entrepreneur, I say, yo, I go on, I go do this, I go do that, I go do this, I go do that. And, you know, I give God thanks. You know, He has been with me over the years and, you know, bless my family, bless the business. And my prayer was always that, God, you know, if you give me $1 million and I forget you, or I forget who I am, give me $999,999, $1 short. See? Because I never want to forget who I am or lose my identity, you know. And so no matter how much money, you could have give me the world, you could give me money till I'm a fool. I'm always going to be this Rory. You see me I say? So just make sure, say, Leon, we put that part of your prayer too. Because they say wealth. And so we always have the prayer. They say, listen, no matter how much money we achieve, right? And no matter how much money we get, we're supposed to still remember God. And still
People them say your
be
sound
true to
low.
ourselves.
Maybe you need to pull up your mic a bit.
Oh, my low? Oh. Right. So, yeah, sorry, I'm kind of far from the mic for true. Right. So, we're still supposed to remember God. Right. Never lose our identity, people. Never lose our soul for money. Right. Never.
Don't
right?
sell a soul.
Yeah, man. I say, you can, no matter how much money you give me. Right. Not saying you can't give me money where me lose my soul. And when I say lose my soul, meaning that maybe I forget my friends, maybe I stop go to church, maybe I stop relying upon God. It's possible. Because sometimes when I have money, I have money to know what to do with it, right? But me tell God to not give me so much. See? Give me enough so that I will always can rely upon God and never lose my identity. So I have to keep that in mind. Yeah?
I just want to say my little 2 cents before we leave to that. I would want everybody here to say, you know, just to be grateful for life, you know, and not just that, to be thankful that God allow you to see 2023. It is nothing. The pastor that said nothing good you have done, or the Bible that said nothing good you have done to deserve this life, or to be living here, not in hospital, or not 6 feet under. And my uncle that said, boy, once me vertical, me good. You understand? A lot of people are horizontal and they're not around today. So this 2023, the first day, 23, I will say Happy New Year again for those who are joining late. That this year will be a year that you will be not only setting goals, but you'll also be thankful for wherever you are at, and be content. Not just be thankful, but be content with whatever you have, whatever you achieve already in 2022, and going forward, whatever you're trying to achieve, be appreciative of what you
Always be
have,
appreciative. That's
of
true,
what you
man.
have, family and friends and all that, because you don't know how long we have them for, and just show love.
The
And somebody
ultimate
asked
aim.
me, it's a show love. And somebody asked me, I was put this thing on my post the other day. Somebody said, "What is love?" And I said, "What I look on to say love is Jesus Christ." And I don't know whatever deity or who you guys serve as a god or whatever, but I'm just saying that for me that is love. And so this year, wherever you are looking, wherever you're heading, whatever direction you're heading, make sure that you put God first in all of it. Because the Bible says, "Seek God first and His kingdom, and everything else shall
Everything
be
will
added
come
to."
after. That is so
Everything will
true.
come unto you. All right,
That's how
that's a
that's
good
how
book.
me
A good
get
book.
on that. And everything don't have to be material things, by the way, because people have things everything.
No man,
It
health
can
and
be
all that something.
health and everything. And I tell you something, right? What everybody should really want for 2023, and my only goal for 2023, right, is not only to grow more in Christ and to be happier. That's all. So anyway, as long as I'm happy, I'm good. Is that me I say?
Yeah, peace. Peace,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
Peace.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Peace, brother.
Happiness
Once you
and
have peace, nobody now you not feel look out, you feel look if nobody come for you because you own nobody or whatever. That is you just know say boy you have peace with mankind. You understand? That's very important. You have peace.
And I pray for everybody who is watching now and
So-
who were on earlier. I pray for increase for everybody. Increase and God's favor. Increase and God's favor. Right? Look at your circumstances now, and you shall increase by the end of the year. Right? And make sure you pray for God's favor. Because once you have God's favor, you can't go wrong. Yeah.
Yeah,
2 cents.
I agree.
All right. So that's
Alright,
it.
people. Yeah.
Omo
So all of you
Jamaica.
Wrap it up.
all of you on TikTok, link me up at Bad Flex at TikTok, you know.
Man, I'll make
And come
sure say
support.
if I become
And
an
come
actor
support.
today.
Support the
Check him out,
trend.
check him out.
Support,
Him have a few little things for you. You can check him out. You can check him out.
support what I go on, because I plan for this whole acting over there, you know.
Yeah.
And we're going to post
People,
some
him
fitness
funny,
video.
him funny for real, people.
Yeah, man. All
Kinda
I
funny.
want, all I want is a
Yeah, go.
chocolate. A chocolate. That one is funny. I
Ah,
love
boy.
food, man. Yeah.
And we're going to post some what you call it now, some fitness videos with Fabian, Rory, and Relex as well.
Oh yeah, people.
people.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Say it
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
You said Rory.
I have been lagging a little bit behind, guys. But come on, you know, I have been to the gym. Right? It's just that recently
that is the thing. Yeah, we deal with you, man. Hey, people, we join the gym, and we are fitness. We are trying to make sure so boy, we eat healthy, and keep fit. So all of you, I mean, not for join the gym, but make sure so no walk and drink no water and whatever I do to keep healthy. Make sure so that is a top priority for this year. If you never started long time ago, all right.
Oh, no, I put something on my WhatsApp. Those who have Netflix, right? There's a program called Kickstart for basic workout.
You need that, Rory. You need that, Rory.
I did my first. I watched my first episode today. It's 10 minutes basic workout, guys.
Watch
and
it.
get your body.
What is wrong with these people? It seems as if as soon as we put, man, delete this man.
Maybe because we said something, that's what them come.
I think because we put the TikTok something.
Oh, maybe.
What that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right, so guys,
Anyways, go on.
if you have Netflix and you're looking to work out this year, start and you want to start basic, go on Netflix, type in Kickstart for basic workout. It's 10 minutes each episode. Very basic. It gets your adrenaline pumping and all of these things, and it can lose weight. It's a good start.
Hope you can lose weight from it, Rory.
Not gonna lose weight from it.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Yeah, man. I hope you keep it. All right, people. It was a pleasure hosting and having you guys with us sharing this. One thing we like when you guys comment and of course when you comment we piggyback on it and add to what we have to do as well. So yeah, it's amazing having you guys. Yeah, and hit the like button. Don't forget share and subscribe. Those who not subscribe, those who not if you have friends out there, send it to them. Let them can subscribe. You know, so we can actually continue doing what we're doing. All right, big up on yourself. And all the best in 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let's up. Out.